Good evening, Samantha. Welcome back to the stream. My name is RX_Hydro. Today we are returning to Darkest Dungeon on my first playthrough. How are you all doing? I hope you've had a fantastic Wednesday. Mine has been quite excellent. Nothing's working out at work, but my boss is still on vacation this week, so work is easy. I don't care. It's not working out. It'll work out eventually. Okay, how serious is it all? So what if all of our accounts shut off because I'm not getting answers from support? So what? I got to leave 90 minutes early today. So I'm doing real well. I hope you've had even a fraction as good a day. What's up, Brad? What's up, Mojo Jojo? What's up, Windqueer? Good to see all of you. Darkest Dungeon. I'm looking forward to getting back to this. It's been a little bit since we played. I'll have to remember a little, but I do remember where we left off, which was tried my first veteran mission. Couldn't do the first fight on that mission. In particular, I remember all my heroes getting completely, swapped in order and ruining everything. What's up, Apop? Happy Wednesday. And then my Crusader died. So, we're going to be doing a lot of rebuilding. We have to level up a bunch of people to veteran, so we've got a selection of heroes. And I probably need to be a lot more thoughtful about the little things, like which diseases to take care of and how soon. Gonna have to start spending more money on that. How, which buffs from, what are they called? Accessories and trinkets are important to equip people with. And obviously, how to form a party, you know? But still, I sent in, the first party I sent in I thought was really strong. Anyway, let's not get all worked up about that yet. There's plenty of time to get worked up about that when I actually get there. First, we need to catch up, guess some games, settle into stream. Then I'll get all worked up. Had honestly a pretty good day considering you did sleep. You went to sleep at 5 a.m. I nearly did that. I fell asleep at last time I looked at a clock, it was about 3:20, 3:30. So I must have fallen asleep. I don't think long after that, but pretty late. Still, 5 a.m. has me beat. I'm glad you're doing well though. All your heroes are cornballs and the monsters are looking to eat cornballs. It's not a good mix. Are the bong waters alive still? Yes, I believe so. I've only lost 2 heroes in this playthrough still. One was a Crusader relatively early on, and the other was a Crusader recently. And so what we can gather is I can't play Crusaders, who should be the most straightforward. We'll talk about all that. What's up, JG Flash? What's up, Endrix? What's up, Badodar? Good to see all of you. Happy Wednesday, friends. I'm back. It's good to have you back. Wet Boy, I'm happy about the Ghostwire news. Me too. That's something I keep thinking, I'll add that to my wish list at some point and buy it on a sale. I'll just hop on and play it on Game Pass. It's supposed to be, how long to beat for Ghostwire Tokyo? Ghostwire? 11 hours main story, 20 and a half main plus extra, 37 completionist. I usually go with the main plus extra because I found I don't do as much as people that play main plus extra, but on stream I am slow because I'm distracted and I do things wrong and we stop to chat regularly. So I found that's closer. However, I bet I do it faster than 20 hours just because I've been told Ghostwire's a good game, bogged down by its side quests. And how I've reacted to other games, I bet that would be true of my experience. So I'm planning on, when I play it, just going straight through. So that'd be faster. Anyway, what I was curious about is, could it fit into one stream? And the answer is no, not unless I was doing a 12-hour stream or more. Which is possible, but I'm not going to plan around that. Anyway, I'm excited it's going to be on Game Pass because I've wanted to play that for a while. Do your heroes have names on the same tier as your named heroes in other games? Samantha has named my heroes. So I think there's a wonderful selection of names, but they run the gamut from Bongwater to... I'm trying to think of something that's on the other side of the scale from Bongwater. They're all close to the Bongwater side of the scale, naming-wise, really. But they're good. I enjoy them. What's up, Mr. Lister Blister? Good to see you. What's up, Jax? Happy Wednesday, both of you. Hello, all you beauties. Time to add the name, Just Dungeon Character Channel Point Reward. Oh, we have one. However, I'm not letting people rename characters that have already been named. And if I remember right, I'm not turning it on until I know. I think there's only one character in the whole adventuring team that is not yet named. Though we need to hire another Crusader, so we'll have to get a Crusader's name as well. There's another one coming as soon as a Crusader shows up in my adventuring wagon, or whatever the place where you hire them is called from. About 2 hours easy, 11 hours. Like I said, about 2 hours. You know, on a large enough time scale, 11 hours is very much like 2. Took you just shy of 19 hours. All right. I can only stay for about an hour. Got a hot hiking date in the morning. Hell yeah. Dude, that sounds like a great idea for a date. That sounds cool. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I hope you have a good date. Bill Buttlicker. Egg. Flank flonk. Excuse you, Isekai Truck was the top of that ranking. That's a very good one point. Yeah, Isekai Truck is not like Bong Water. Maybe this isn't quite a one line, but somewhere, if Bong Water is a corner of some Engon scale, Isekai Truck is closer to a different corner. Is there a character named Egg? I don't think there's a character named Egg. That doesn't ring a bell. Can we name the new Crusader Hydro so he doesn't get him killed? It's not that I don't value them enough. Also, you think I value myself that much more? Have you seen what I put myself through on stream? I pick games knowing I'm not going to be good at them. Yeah, as if Hydro wouldn't kill himself in game. As if Hydro could stop himself from dying in game. Did you guys watch the Lu Bu fight yesterday on the Wolong stream? Fuck, dude. Let's guess some games. Let's guess some games before we get to that. Let's guess some games. I need to get out of your way here. I think most of you know how this works, but just in case, let me tell you again, we are guessing the game in the screenshots, and we have one extra rule, which is, if you know what this is, if you are certain you know what this is, don't shout out.
Find
all
one
right?
of the sweet whippoorwills, put it in your mouth, let all the fluff come out.
The Lu Bu fight was good though.
It was actually really good. I enjoyed that fight. I mean, it's not like my favorite fight ever in a Souls-like game, but it was a good fight. It's my favorite fight of that game so far. Is that true? Yes. I like it slightly more than the tutorial fight. The other one I struggled with. I like that close to as much, but Lu Bu's been the best so far. Mei Lee, thank you so much for the Prime resub in 2 total months. That is very kind and generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Just did this one yesterday and already forgot what it is. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you're certain, don't guess, just go, I know this one. And be really, really smug. Anything less than certainty, go ahead, shout it out. Let's figure this out together. I think this is... There's a whole lot of energy coming off the planet. And look at that background. There's like a ton of energy coming off, or this thing's superimposed against a giant nebula. This is very fantastical sci-fi, I would imagine. So I'm gonna say it is... Metroid Prime 2 is very blue, right? Is it Prime 2 Echoes? Space Wars 9. It's Overcooked, definitely not Fallout 4. Hang on. Fallout 3 is where you go up in an alien ship. You're right, it's not Fallout 4. It could be Fallout 3. I know this one. It's Cooking Mama. Well, we're agreed that it's a cooking game. We got a vote for Overcooked and one for Cooking Mama. Almost looks like No Man's Sky or something. That's possible. I think... I'm not sure about the Nebula, but it's very possible. I haven't played No Man's Sky in a while, and they add to that game every week. So yeah, it's possible. Cooking Mama in space? Dehydrating Mama? That doesn't sound right. Just trying to think of what they do to make space food, and dehydrate is all that came to mind, but I should have thought longer about that title. StarCraft? Could be like a video from StarCraft or StarCraft 2, yeah. I could believe that. Mass Effect 2, I could believe that. The only space game I know is StarCraft. Wait, isn't the first day of Guess the Game Mass Effect 2? Huh. Just did this one, it took me far too long. We already had No Man's Sky, Don't Kill Cooking Mom. All right, I'm gonna guess StarCraft because I find that interesting. StarCraft, they're suggesting one, I'll guess one. It's not. Hello? Metacritic score 79%, so this game is good. It's not mixed, certainly not bad, but it's not glowing. This game is good. To some people, probably great. The fuck is this? Looking at these space shots with this music makes me feel like I'm in an episode of Cowboy Bebop. Now it looks Warhammer 40k-ish. This does? I think it needs way more spiky wrought iron to be 40k, but I don't know 40k very well. I might just be stereotyping. A battleship reminds me of like the background of a fighting game. Feels anime, not a perfect example of the genre, but very cool. It does. I see what you mean about background of a fighting game, by the way. I can picture Guile fighting here. Definitely don't know this. What's up, KFC? Or makes you feel like you're playing Outer Wilds. Supreme Commander 2, not nearly gothic enough for 40k. Supreme Commander 2 is an RTS, isn't it? Would it have low down camera angles like this and way far out in space camera angles like this? I'm really at a whole ass loss for this. I'm gonna say Marvel vs. Capcom 3 only because that's the only game with backgrounds I could have subconsciously remembered. Let's try it. Marvel versus, it needs a dot, Capcom 3. Fate of Two Worlds. Supreme Commander doesn't go out that far, no. Original platform PS3 and Xbox 360. This also looks quite a bit like the background of a fighting game for some reason. And those are Capcom characters, are they not? I forget what they're called, but those are little Capcom characters, aren't they? Which console generation was... Wait, is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite 4? Or 2? Let's try 2. 2 is actually what was suggested at the top of the list here of suggestions, as you can see. Let's try 2. We're on the right game, but we've gotten it wrong twice. We're on the right series. Was there a 4 or is it 3 then Infinite? And either way, was 4 or Infinite, was that on PS3 and 360? This is exactly what happened to you. Little Big Warhammer Man's Kerbal Cooking Planet. I mean, if they give partial credit, we can't miss. We should get a point or two, right? Is Marvel vs. Capcom 3 different from Ultimate? Let me check. Ultimate Marvel. It has a different listing. However, in the past, they have accepted 2 answers as 1. I want to try Infinite. I want to try Infinite. Please. Motherfucker. What is going on here? I'm so... I don't get it. Okay. Should... Ultimate? Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Why the fuck are those different? Why are those different? Why? Why? What? Well done, everybody. Fantastic job. We got there in the end, but why are those different? It is an I'm looking at Wikipedia. It is an updated version of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Fate of Two Worlds. Dude, Street Fighter V has like 3 or 4 editions, doesn't it? It has like Arcade Edition, Championship Edition. Do you count those separately? This is bullshit. We should have gotten that on like, guess what? 3 or something? Fuck. Yeah, still undefeated. The record still stands. That's what's important. That's what's important. But I'm a little bit salty. Okay, let's go ahead and do a couple past days. We got that. We succeeded. We got through that. Let's do some past days. Seems like bullshit. It feels like bullshit. You wouldn't count them separate? No, I wouldn't. I absolutely wouldn't. Look who we have here. Good evening, Sir Hydro of New Yorkshire. How do you fare today? I've had a fantastic day. I've had a wonderful day. I left work 90 minutes early, and I ate a ton of pizza when I got home. Will I have a food coma halfway through the stream? Possibly, but let's just have a chill night, because I'm having a good one. I hope you're doing well as well. Shadow the Hedgehog, Deus Ex. That's just Parasite Eve HD. Outside Hydro's window at night. What kind of pizza? I had green pepper and onion on top of my pizza. Deus Ex PC OG. Let's all enjoy a food coma together. I've been defeated 3 times of the 100 I've played. That's a very good record because you're playing on your own, right? There's at least 3 I had no chance of getting. And it's very likely I would have screwed up another that I could have gotten, but you know, just bad day or something. So that's an excellent fucking record. You ever had sweet corn on pizza? No. Are you recommending it, or are you like, it's awful? I don't know why someone gave it to me once. Heard there were some dankest oubliettes here. There will be momentarily. We have this and one other. I couldn't remember how many we'd done. Guess the games to go before we're going to swap over. That's 100% Deus Ex. Is it really? I would have thought this is too high res. Now that I look at this, my guess doesn't make any sense, but I was ready to be like, is this Flight Simulator 2020? But I can see that it's a flat image, not actually rendered. You think it's Deus Ex, the original Deus Ex? Okay. You people know Deus Ex. Lister, you played that game somewhat recently, right? Or am I thinking of someone else? Does that game hold up? I tried playing it once as a kid because it was one of my brother's favorite games and I just didn't have the patience. But I've done many more immersive sims now and I think I might. It's fucking great. 100% Deus Ex. Deus Ex PC OG, first try. I would not have gotten that first try, but clearly we have some fans here. Might be one of the best games I've ever played. I thought you weren't supposed to guess if you knew 100%. You're not, but we're not going to be dicks about it. Sometimes people get excited. I read sweet corn and thought you meant candy corn. All the Deus Ex games make me sad. I've only played Human Revolution and Mankind Divided. Human Revolution, I liked quite a bit. Mankind Divided, I enjoyed it up until it ended abruptly. Up until it clearly just stopped. But until then, it was fun. Played it after System Shock 2, and both were so good. I'm using my mouse a lot now. I'm going to use it more for Darkest Dungeon. Before I forget, let's take off the Seagull Bone. We haven't had to do that for a little while, given that we've been playing a lot of controller games between Metroid and Wolong. Let me take that off now. What other images were there? I've seen Deus Ex a lot. I should get it at some point. I recognize this now that I know it's Deus Ex, but I wouldn't have gotten it here. I wouldn't have gotten it here, though I think I remember where this is from in the game. I watched my brother play hours of this as a kid. Some of it sticks. I don't remember this at all. This is the first mission, right? Statue of Liberty? But I wouldn't have recognized this necessarily. Maybe. Something about the light and texture on the gun is familiar, but yes. I would have gotten it, but it probably would have taken me till this. I would have needed to see JC Denton. What the hell was that? A seagull bone? This is a beautiful little piece of art by a, what's the word? A jewelry maker, I guess? An artist, an artisan, called Cat Bates from Maine. And it's inspired by a seagull's humerus bone he found on the beach. I know that sounds a bit weird, but if you live near a beach, you see them regularly. It's like seeing, you know, feathers and shells and like crab shells from dead animal. You see those bones. And this is just a sterling silver seagull bone cuff. One of my favorite things I have. I love this thing. I bought it for myself as sort of a gift for having a good year last year. I love it. Okay, back to this. We got one more day to go. We gotta do one more, and then we're allowed to play Darkest Dungeon. You just got one from a loading screen? Hell yes. The luminous path is closed. A bangle bracelet jewelry? Exactly. That background is iconic. It looks like SimCity 4 at night. Craftsman, jeweler. It's like seeing crab guts. Yeah. If you think about it too long, you're like, oh, poor crab. But it's just sort of the beach when you're used to it. Silversmith, though, that's the D&D in me. Does that fit on your wrist? Yeah, it's loosened up a little bit, and I've actually bent it back tighter once just by squeezing on it. But I can just fit it. It's hard to do this backwards towards the camera. It's small anyway, but if I start at the side of my wrist, I can get it over my wrist like that. It fucking hurt the first time I did it. But now it's a little looser, and I'm way more used to it. Makes it more snug, though, once it's on, which I like. Does it talk to you and give you magic powers? Yes, it does, but I don't think it'll ever betray me. Forspoken was fiction. Silent Hill 4, The Room. How old is your brother? He's 3 years older than me, so I'm 52. That makes him 55. Wow, he's gotten old. I'll have to check if games have aged him as much as games have sucked the life out of me. Yeah, we're 3 years apart. I was gonna say, one of the Silent Hills. You don't look great for 52. Fuck you. I didn't get much sleep last night. That's what it is. I'll believe you. Silent Hill 4, The Room. Okay. You guys know your Silent Hills. I don't think I would have gotten this. The only thing I remember from Silent Hill 4, I think it's from Silent Hill 4, is the giant face in like the wall at one point. I don't know. Is that one of the pictures? Because that's what would help me get it. I probably still would have started guessing Silent Hill here, actually. I don't know which, but I played Silent Hill 1 and I got to the world where it's fucked up like this. Would I have gotten Silent Hill 4? None of these are the giant face. Hard to say. I could have failed this one easily. Easily could have. I assumed you weren't old enough to drive. Lubu aged this man 50 years. Never played it. My brother and I are 8 years apart, and we look night and day. He's better at modern video games. Brad's on a roll. Brad's very good at this. He's got quite a memory for games. Kind of recognize the apartment block outside. Help me, I know games I've never played. I know a handful, not as many as you, but I've gotten a number of these on games I've never played, and it has surprised me how much just like what I've heard of a game, what little I've seen of a game, sticks with me. Well, 276, 100% success. We had to add one more fifth guess, but still never been to a sixth. Undefeated, Samantha. Undefeated. Let's get to Darkest Dungeon. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I always love guessing the game with you. How do I start Darkest Dungeon? It's on Steam. I started on Xbox, but we're playing on Steam now. And I think I use... Yes, I'm up here. All right, cool. Thank you so much for the music. This game, it has a Japanese title, so I can't make it out. Some PS1 game. Some PS1 game. Still salty about that Marvel question, though. That was unfair. Are we doing a puzzle boss? We are in a rebuilding era to start tonight because I don't know how to play Crusaders.
Ruin has come to our family.
I've lost 2 characters so far. I lost a Crusader early on, and then my first veteran mission, I lost a Crusader on the first fight of my first veteran mission. So I don't know how to play Crusaders. So what's the first thing that we're looking to do on stream today? Hire another Crusader. Learn how to play them better. They look like they're supposed to be the most straightforward, simple tanks. They're one of the 2 starting characters everyone gets. I should be able to keep a Crusader alive. I should know how to play them almost instinctively, I feel. But we're not going to tell whichever Crusader we hire my history with Crusaders because it's not good.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
What? Empty kegs. Ironically, those most vocal concerning the current dearth of spirits in Mead are the same patrons who unrestrained exuberance the night before exhausted the supply. Bar is locked, but the gambling is half price and the brothel is half price to make up for it. Okay, that's probably a good thing, actually. Might save money this round, though. We've got fewer things we can send people to. And name the Crusader. Yeah, who have we not named? We got Biggest Dickus, Hentai Heathen, Gangrene Peepee, Bongwater, Spike Spiegel, Grentavi. Grentavi is unnamed. So, our Vestal could be named. I'm pretty sure no one named them Grentavi. I think they came that way. Pats McLovin, Seagull, Edgelord, Bagel Toast, Sassafras, Truck-kun, Anita Hero, Bong Waterer, and Briuse. Briuse, our Hellion, also I believe has not been named. We already have 2 characters that can be named. In the Stagecoach, we do not have a indoor playground. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for entrusting your viewers with me. I'm going to yell and scream and swear a lot tonight because I'm no good at this game, but it's wonderful to have you. Recess Raid! What's up, Bad Quail? What's up, Ash? What's up, Carrie? What's up, Moss? How are you all this evening? Samantha, any of you that aren't following Indoor Playground, go follow them right now. Watch them anytime you see them live. That's mainly going to be on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, they are playing hardcore World of Warcraft Classic characters. If they die, it's over. In an MMO. And let me tell you, tonight's stream was dramatic. It's very good. And they're just highly entertaining people. Go follow them. Go follow them. Go follow them. No one's safer than you? Why did you name this stream after the Red Sox? Because, unfortunately, I've got a similar record recently. I feel like you say you're no good at any game you play. What games do I think I'm good at? Holy shit, I don't think there's any games I feel good at. Wow. Because I used to think I was good at racing games and fighting games. But when I went to college, I learned that I was just the best at fighting games in my neighborhood. Because I remember we went to a party off campus with the leaders of like the sketch troupe we'd all joined. And we were having a big party and they were like, let's play Smash Bros. And I was like, fuck yes, let's play Smash Bros. Because I was the best person that I knew. But I didn't have that context yet. And I was so bad compared to them, I threw an item at them. And one of them caught it. And I'd never seen anyone do that. That's pretty basic shit. But my whole world went, what? And I ruined, dead, awful. Similarly, I was the best kid at Mario Kart among all my friends and family in the neighborhood and everything. I destroyed at every Mario Kart. Like, I loved Mario Kart because I could beat all the older kids. Mario Kart was a safe space for me. I've watched so many videos of like skips and shit. Like, everyone remembers this classic Mario Kart skip. I never saw that one before. I didn't figure that out. I don't think there are any games I feel good at any longer. The few I had were taken away from me by knowledge. We did done die tonight. I was there for that, yeah. If you die in real life, you die in the game. Overwatch. I'm not ranked as highly in Overwatch now as I used to be. I was the best Smash player in my dorm, but I couldn't hold a candle to tourney players. Your experience was pure. You're just like generally good at video games. Though I have a baseline competence that can impress sometimes. Loved watching fighting game streams in college. Those guys deserve an Olympic spot. I feel like fighting games are one of those things that how to describe it? There's so much technical knowledge that goes into understanding the minutia of why a match is going the way it is. But even without that, even as a complete layman, I feel like it's one of the most watchable esports. I feel like it's just really enjoyable, most of those games. I started watching a ton of Ultra Street Fighter 4, like Evo matches and stuff live, having no idea why things were happening, but it's just so fun. I can't play them where Squad Hider also was the best Smash player in the dorm, in the dorm, but when we went off campus, when we went to the Pirate House, not anymore. So I was with a few games I did speed runs with other people with. Someone figured out how to actually speed run and dropped the time from 1:30 to like 12 minutes. Couldn't compete with that. There's a reason there are tournaments for these things. Oh, that reminds me. I don't have any firm plans to announce, but I have started discussing and brainstorming with a fellow streamer friend some fun, some silliness around the launch of Street Fighter 6, which I have a little excitement for. But that is 79 days away, so we'll discuss more of that, you know, closer to. But I'm looking forward to it. I made some timers in my phone today for games. Tears of the Kingdom is in there. I've got like 3 countdown things. Tears of the Kingdom, Street Fighter 6, and Exo Primal, which is the team fight a million dinosaurs thing Capcom is making. Hell yeah. I'm lost. What's up, DC? Hope you're doing well, friend. Good to see you. I don't think I said hello before. Wait, hang on. Your first message said you're driving. I don't know now if you mean you're lost in the conversation or lost on your journey. Exo Primal looks fun. I may pick that one up. I only learned today it's apparently PvPvE. Like, the main mode of it, you are racing with another team and you often even come in direct conflict with them. Which, I don't know, I was sort of geared up for just a loot grind, but I'll try it. It looks great. I'm adjusting my idea, but I'm looking forward to it. What's up, Karisu? Good to see you. How are you? What is this game? This is Darkest Dungeon. I manage this large and growing team of heroes of various classes with various abilities. For instance, here's Spike Spiegel, the bounty hunter. That's him down there. And we go through incredibly perilous missions. Permadeath is a constant threat. It is punishing, but it's pretty fun. Also, could we get a shout out for Karisu? I was lurking a bit earlier watching you play Twilight Princess. Wonderful chill stream. Go check out Isekai Karisu sometime, Samantha. Okay, I need to, Lost on Journey, okay. Well, at least you're not lost in the conversation, so we'll help you pass the time while you find your way. Spike's Beagle, though, taste. I gotta turn that thing back on. We've got 2 people who need names. So give me 1 second, and then I'll actually start playing the game. I'm going to, at a random time in the near future, without telling you, turn on Rename a Darkest Dungeon Hero. Because it has a, what, 15-minute cooldown or more. And so you're all going to have to guess and race for, like, who gets to rename the hero first. I'll do that at a random time with no warning. Someone found it. Okay. Bong Waterist. All right, but who? Who, Windqueer? Who? Which one? You can rename Grentavi the Vestal, or you can rename Briuse the Hellion. Who would you like to be Bong Waterist and complete the trio, the triptych? Hellion, I feel you got it. Thank you so much for the channel points. I hope you enjoy your delightful trio of names. There we go. Didn't believe me the first time. I got caps on. Bong Waterist. Done. All right, let's go off on a rebuilding. Did I already assign people? You're drinking. You 2 are praying. It looks like I assigned people. Does anyone need to be healed of a disease? No, no one has the disease symbol. I think we're good. Let's do a mission. Embark. Let's do a mission. Looks like I need busts. Are there any easy missions I can level people up with that will give busts? Here we are. Here we are. I didn't see the redemption. I tried to be sly and activate it while I was saying at some random point. But Windqueer was right on top of it. What's up, Meyer? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, friend. It's the funny Elden Ring guy. It's me, funny Elden Ring guy. I take it you came from YouTube or TikTok or something. Thank you so much for coming over to Twitch. And thank you so much for the follow. That's very kind. I appreciate that. I need a tank. Let's drop Edgelord in actually as DPS. Do I have another tank? What was that hang up there? Let's drop Sassafras in as the tank. Now I need a healer, probably. Probably. Do I have an available healer? I don't think I have an available healer. Oh, interesting. What are you? You're a grave robber. What do you do? Shit. Do I need to go hire another healer? Fuck it. This is a short mission, right? It's a medium mission. Do I have another healer? God damn it, dude. I was gonna leave without one, but medium mission has me a little scared. What are your camp skills? Pep talk, maintain equipment, weapons practice, yours? Can any of you heal while camping? Oh, you fucks. You bastards. Can you heal while camping? Son of a bitch. Fuck me. Is there another healer here? Shit. Shit. Size of roster.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Bullshit, dude. Bullshit. I guess I could bring extra food and just, like, overfeed them to try and heal. This is bullshit. Who do I even have that can stand at the back? Flash powder, fortifying vapors, heal 1-to-1, bonus blight resist. Heal 15 HP, remove bleeding, remove bite. Yeah. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Give me 1 second to train a couple skills on Anita Hero. 1 second. You need to learn fortifying vapors. I know it only heals 1, but... And... how do I unlock camping skills? How do you unlock camping skills? Here we are. Unlock that one? Yeah. That was insanely costly. No, it's stupidly costly. Force guard by ally, get down, buff self, dodge, blight chance, blight, nervous stab. I think we can remove this and put that on. Good. Let's go see how this team does and just be ready to back off if I'm totally wrong about this being possible. Fingers crossed. What are you, a grave robber? What do you do? Well, I mean, as the name implies, I fish. Canada recently banned TikTok on all government-issued phones. Something about China. Well, let me see. How much do you bring for a medium-length mission? I need extra food for healing, so we'll bring at least 2 full stacks of food. That's all the food you have. I can't bring any more. Fair. 2 keys. Holy shit, I'm going through money faster than I thought I would. 3 bandages, 2 anti-venoms, and call it good. I feel like I'm missing something. Torches! Holy shit! Oh my god, don't let me not play this game for like a week again. Torches. In the game Darkest Dungeon. Shit. That was close.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
There was a second half to that line. Okay, whatever. Fair enough. Oh, right, I clicked the map here. This is pretty big. I go explore 90% of rooms, which means I can probably leave 2 of them out just at a glance. I don't know. I don't know. It's early in the mission. We can afford to look in things right. We can afford to mess with this shit.
Another
Shovel my way through that.
Another misfortune.
Wonder why that's a shovel. It looks like it should be a fire axe, but I guess they didn't want to put in a second thing. Oh, you don't need to see. Just use echolocation like everyone else. Besides which, you get more loot if you let the light go down. That's true. You also get surprised by the enemies more often, surprise them less, and take more crits, but you get more loot too. There's something odd about this coral. Reach out and touch it. Fuck. The coral is abrasive and unnerving. There are 3 other people here. If you're afraid of the underwater, then you could just tell me. I could have somebody else do that. You gotta speak up, okay? He thinks he needs to be a big boy. That is a pleasant background. I think we found the smell of rotting fish mentioned at the start of this mission. Okay, there's curio and a trap. There's a curio. I guess there's no reason to risk the trap, so let's just go this way. There's no benefit to going the way with the trap. Hunger? Everybody eat. Get it down your face hole. I came from nothing, but I'll not end with nothing. What was that? I thought you did that because you're a kleptomaniac. Oh no, you're a hylomaniac. So you have to open it to see what's there, but you don't steal it. That's way better. It's not good, but that's way better. Also, press 100, double food consumption, but only if stress above 50. You're already a little way there, but good to know. Some people read about their heroes before they start a mission.
As the light gains purchase,
I'm more efficient than that, or stupider, but let's say efficient.
purpose is made clear.
More or less all coral is abrasive. It's made of like organic glass. Well, he's scared of the underwater, so he's never learned about it. Sassafras doesn't know these things. Nifty looking game. I'm really enjoying. I will tell you, this game is fucking frustrating sometimes. And you may reach a point where it's just more efficient to restart your save file than rebuild. You can always rebuild, but it maybe just would save a lot of time and frustration to restart. But knowing that, if you like the idea of the gameplay and you can deal with that, I'm really liking it. We just got surprised, so it reordered all my characters. I actually hate this game. I just burnt a torch. I can see it. I can see it in the white dots reflecting off this jellyfish. I just lit a torch. Where are you supposed to be? Do you have something that makes Shadow Fade go back too? Perfect. It also gives you plus 80% damage and crit and shit? Absolutely. Position in battle matters a lot. Did you just try to give my mercenary the... You saw the name, I'm not gonna say it again.
Confusion, nerves, panic.
Manacles. Okay. I'm trying to decide if you should transform for this combat. This character's... I didn't think much about this when I brought him with no healer. Every character has health and stress levels, and you need to manage both, and stress is very hard to manage, and can lead to death. Just, it's less likely than health. And what I didn't think about is, this character transforms into a beast. He's like a werewolf. But every time he transforms, it stresses out all his companions. If I move him back one, though, he has some other options. They're just weaker. They're just a bit weaker. Critical 2 heal. My. My. Forward 2. Bonus damage versus blighted. You can hit the guy in back. Kill him. Kill him. 1 health off. The shocker. Dying from stress just like IRL. Didn't realize this was a sim game. I wish it abstracted more. It's way too realistic. You got Fortifying Vapors again? Heal up this dude. This is like the weakest healer in the game. Stun with a 90% chance. Stun the one that hasn't gone yet. Good shit. Good dodge. I love it when that shit works. Who can you hit? You can't lunge from here. Interesting. 5 to 9 damage. This has 6 health. Can you kill it? That was highly unfortunate. You're bleeding now. Use a bandage. Christ. Beast's Bile. Blight.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I'll take that. Occultist is like the strongest, but they have high risk and spread. Fortifying Vapors sounds like a great smoke shop. It does. Very true. Nervous Stab. Finish this off, please. Thank you. Most enemies will leave a corpse when they die, just to further confuse the positioning of your team and enemy teams. It's a great time. It's a fun game that messes with you at every stage. There's a few ways around that. If they die of bleed or blight, they don't leave a body. If you crit them, they don't leave a body, but you can hardly plan for that. That's just sort of a lucky outcome.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
The fishman uses a spear and calls it their attack spear fishing. That they do. We surprise the enemy. We get a whole round before they go. Hell yes. All right. Shadow Fade. I'm going to want you to transform this time. Stress be damned. Now rake them. You are going to use Retribution on... Sure, this guy. 2 to 3... Oh, it only does 2 to 3 damage? Yeah, hit this guy. It's not like it matters when it's 2 to 3. Oh, I took away your ability to, I took away your ability to, what's it, force someone to guard you. Naming all these abilities must be one of the best parts of making a game like this. C-word slash.
Cannot be left unanswered.
The bong trio. I assume the bong boys just drank the water from the bongs. Alright, this is my chance to get a big crit and completely remove someone from this fight. 9 to 17 damage. 19% chance to crit. Please. Please. Kill the Pelagic Guardian. and crit him so he doesn't leave a corpse. Fuck, that is the lowest roll you could get. You didn't even do as much as you could non-critical. Why am I unlucky?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
You're in totally the wrong place. You've got something that moves you forward one. That should work, actually. Use this. And then you're going to fade and move back automatically. So... that was a lot of damage. That was a huge amount of damage. That's quite a large heal. Oh, Christ. Oh my god. This is really, really, really bad.
The blood quickens.
Stun. You have 75% resistance to stun. You have only 10. Can you stun this guy? Then they won't go next turn at least. Guarding your friend. Not a problem. Not a problem. That's the best thing I could hope for you to do. Not a problem. Please kill him. Are you having trouble finding the heart? Does it move around their fucked up bodies? What's happening to you? Why can't you kill them?
Falls. A faint hope blossoms.
We're going to another round, aren't we? And it's gonna go first? We're gonna go first. Kill it. 3-2. This should kill it. Unless it misses.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
That's as bad as I can reasonably expect a fight to go in these level 1 dungeons. That was really, really unimpressive. From everyone involved, me included. Let's put you all back where you belong. Damn it, dude. Holy bong water for when you want to get high in a haunted house. Now holy bong water, because that high will be godly. Heirloom chest. Pop a key in it. I know it's not locked, but finds a hidden compartment. I like that they don't make keys a waste. You guys need to eat a lot of food. Can you eat enough to, like, make room in my pack to carry something more? No, you can't, can you? What am I dropping? 750 gold each. 500 gold. 250. I think you can go. That's a straight upgrade on money. What's the next hallway look like? Room battle with treasure. I'll try it. Maybe we should camp. Oh, I have to be in a room to camp, and I've already left a room. 60% chance to disarm, 60, 60, 100? Obviously you. Obviously. Let's keep the light high.
A blazing
They
star
gain more
is
stress
born.
if the light starts dropping more. Shit, I need to light it. You can light it as you go in a door? There are so many times that I got surprised I didn't need to. Possibly. I have so many regrets. Why would I even worry about adding another to the list? I've got so many regrets. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Don't matter. None of this matters. I need you to move back one, don't I? No, you can only use that forward one. Interesting. Interesting. You two don't go well in a team together. That's what I've learned. But let's try this out and see how this works. I'm curious. Actually, that won't work, will it? Fuck. Alright, pick to the face while I figure this out. Let's work on this man. The tail end of your tail end primarily reabsorbs water and potassium. Interesting. Interesting. I get water, but why potassium? Because it's bananas. I don't know how to respond to that. Etch that into stone. I need you to turn up the riposte. Do it. Do it now. Oh, it's an attack, right? Do your attack and activate riposte. Thank you. You need to transform, even though it looks bad here. You need to transform. You have to. Let out the beast. Also, why were you in chains again? Did you bring extra to lock yourself back up? Why? Break them. Good kill. Very bad.
Life ebbs.
Very bad.
Vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Crap. They failed a test when they reached 100 stress. If they reach 200, they'll have a heart attack and die. Right now, they've just become fearful, which probably means shit like they'll lose their turn or some shit. It's not gonna be good. Fuck, man, I don't even know what to do. I have my heroes in all the wrong places. All the wrong places. Guard ally. Guard her. Guard her! Why did you shout? You weren't the one hit. Whatever. Even 1 health should bring them off death's door, which is a good deal. Stop going after them. A crit?
Injury. Palpable fear.
Fuck, dude. Why? Stop stressing them out.
Reeling,
This is an apprentice mission.
taken over the edge into madness.
Yeah, they just lost their turn. Rake again. Rake should be doing more damage than that. This character's not that armored. Why didn't that hit harder? Stun. What's your resistance to stun? 25%? Yes, stun. Good.
A dizzying blow to body.
Hey, what's up, Easy? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you, friend. Traveled from Paris to home for less than... So we have Fearful, Irrational, and Hopeless on our team now. These are the worst dwarves we could ever get. Traveled from Paris to home for less than a day, then to Edinburgh. I'm home after basically a week to find that my smart bulbs and plugs have had a shit fit. It's cold and dark, but I'm off tomorrow. I'm drinking and hydro streaming. Silver linings, isn't it? Good to have you here. Happy I could be of help, friend. All right, you need to disappear to the back and get ready to fucking destroy this character. That's what you need to do.
And improvement.
You need... He's got 75% resistance to stun now. How much damage can you do? 4 to 6, 6 to 9, 4. Kill this target. Thank you. You are no longer transformed. What happened? I missed that. Shit, that's bad. Okay. Shit. That stun landed with only like a 15% chance or something. Wow. That's good. That's cool. Come on now.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Come on now. Can you kill this one? Look at that damage in the bottom left. 13 to 26. You just need to hit. You have a 90% chance to hit, looking under the enemy's health.
Decimated.
Thank you. That finally did what I expected it to one turn. man.
As
Oh,
victories
man.
mount, so too will resistance.
Holy shit, dude. Fuck me. When did the light go down? I didn't even notice that. This is the shit I came for. Get rid of the holy water. Take these. I need to get rid of something else. Because I want these crests. Get rid of... Get rid of one of these journal snippets. We'll be back for them later because I'm going to be back on these levels of missions. Is it worth resting? And seeing if we're in good enough shape after resting to go on? Probably, right? It's probably worth camping, isn't it? We may still have to retreat after this,
Circle in
but,
the dark.
you know, why not try?
Battle may yet be won.
Neither of these heal stress, some of them heal health. They would leave me with too little food to... They would leave me with too little food to... Let's go as far as we can, and for that, I should just go ahead and eat. He didn't just not eat, he got hurt. I think we're retreating as soon as we wake up in the morning. Fuck you, Sassafras? What the fuck is wrong with you? Will you accept healing? Good God. Good God. Minus stress. Minus stress. You encourage him. Minus stress. Got 6 more points to spend on these things. I don't know what to do. Pep talk minus stress for some battles. Alright, pep talk this guy. Hey guys, do you want to tent out here and then head home? You want to sleep out under the stars? Well, I guess we're indoors. You want to sleep out beside the monsters before we go back? Look, I thought the adventure might continue. Clearly that's not going to happen. I didn't fully understand the team's mental state when I sat them down. I thought they would eat and talk to each other and things would go well. That's my fault as a coach, I admit that. What's up, Felony? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday, friend. Hope you're doing well. How's your egg mood today? Night moves, scouting chance, pilfer, random supply item. I guess I have space for a supply item. Yeah, give me a torch. Why not? Night moves. Yeah, bud. All right, that's everything. Rest. Good. Some calming words to fall asleep on there. Why did everyone just pick up stress? I forgot I could get ambushed.
Trickery and boogeyman.
Can you flee an ambush? Why do people play this game? It's awful. 12, 12, 12. You can deal 7 to 14. Can you kill the guy in back?
Destroyed.
That's my tank at the back there, I just realized. It's almost what I was gonna do anyway. Actually, that helps. Yeah, get down, go all the way back. You know what I don't understand? Why can't I light a torch in combat? I know we got ambushed, we're busy, but we're busy in a regular fight. How different is this? Why can't I try? Let me try. What's this do? Oh, cure, speed, toxin, trickery. No, I want an attack. You can't do a lot where you're standing, can you? 5 to 9. You're gonna have to Shadow Fade. I'm not sure that's the best option, but that's fine. 3 to 12, damage 3 to 3. Kill this guy. Nice. Antiquarian coming in helpful. Stun this guy, please. He hasn't had his turn yet. We can stop him from acting this round. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it's going better. It's going better, it's going better, it's going better. Don't transform, it won't go well. Self-stress, heal HP. Do you heal yourself? You do. Let's not worry about that. Let's just get through this. This ambush went fine. We're getting lucky. We're still leaving, all right? We're still getting the fuck out. That's when you crit your shot? You've missed so many.
The promise of safety.
You missed every other time I needed you to crit. You missed every other time I needed you to crit. Fuck. What can I get rid of? Drop this. Pick that up. We're gonna abandon quest. Get the hell out of here. So profitable. How much did we make for that mission? And keep in mind, it's gonna cost me a lot to solve all the problems they picked up. It's gonna take a lot of time too. I don't think the collected treasure includes the quest rewards, but then, well, we weren't successful, so don't get them. Still, nearly 9,700 for a failed quest is okay. They're all fucked up. Okay, that was really awful.
Tonight, the fools make merry. Tomorrow they die laughing.
The music itself is damnably familiar and yet strangely unplaceable. Is it the instrument's odd tuning or some inhuman quality in the bard's fingers? Idle jesters gain 1 resolve level. So you gained a whole, that's like character level, right? Yeah, it is. Wow, that's amazing. Kinda wish I had more than 1 jester. Grant to V engaged in pleasures of the flesh and recovered 81 stress. You wish to name the next crusader Bardsip? Alright, but that's the last time people get to name things in future. Never again. But I will remember that one. I'll do my best to remember that one. Truck-kun has used meditation to achieve resistance to the forces of the material world, new quirk balanced. Abby Truck-kun meditated, Gangrene PP meditated. Sanitarium underwent, okay, cool. There's nothing else particularly special inside there. Let's see first. Oh, hey, there's the Idle Jester, that's cool. Let's see first who we can hire. There's a new Crusader, Brévedon. Brévedon, come join the team. We love Crusaders, they live very long here. Do we have another healer? There's not another healer available. We're waiting to give the name until you got a Crusader? Not as the name? Oh, Bardsip is not the name. Sorry, I know that's an emote, but it didn't immediately strike me because I'm looking over at the activity feed, not the actual message, of course. Is there still one that needs a name? There is. There's actually 2 now. There's Blévedon, and there's, Grentavi, who are still available to name. Okay, then. You're taking up one of the slots. You are a jerk. I don't like you. Increase stress recovery from the Penance Hall. Let's see if I send anyone to the Penance Hall first. You can go anywhere, you can go anywhere, you can go anywhere. Alright, Edgelord, Sassafras. Let's lock you 2 in. Down at the bar, what are my cheap options here? Let's lock you in there. Who else needs help? All right, I've taken care of the people who are risking afflictions. I think those afflictions become serious if you leave them. That's why I chose them first. Now, who just has high stress? Biggest Dickus. Anybody else that I haven't dealt with? And Bong Waterer. Ooh, these are expensive. I think we'll still have made money on the deal after paying for your care, but it's expensive. All right. Bong Waterer, go to the gambling hall. Go gamble. And Biggest Dickus, go. That's very costly. And I don't need you next mission because you're already high level. We'll come back to you. We'll take care of you later. That was awful, dude. What an awful outcome. Hey, Chiller, good to see you, friend. Hope you're having a good day. Oh my god, you know what I never showed you guys earlier? I brought this over just because it's kind of neat. It's not a, I thought I'd show it at the start of stream. It's not like that special or anything, but I forgot to. So I'll show it now. This is my new wallet. Isn't that neat? It's a little airmail looking thing. Like I said, it's not that special, but I was just going to show it at the top of stream and I forgot. See? So I'm not showing anything special off with my cards, right? No. Little airmail thing. Made of Tyvek. All right, cool. So that's that. Keep it separate from the stamps. Had the same wallet for 6 years. My last wallet I had for probably 15, but I'd worn the stitching down so that it didn't exist. And it really only stayed in one piece out of habit. Drops it on the ground, someone puts it in a mailbox. If I write my address on it, it should come back to me, right? I'll just need to do that. Where are we going? I still need more busts. Any of you offer busts? You offer busts. You're also short. And I value that. Grentavi, you've got to come because we need a healer. Come on, Grentavi. I could also bring Gangrene, but you're close to leveling, so let's wait on you. Bounty Hunters are mid position. All right, Spike, you go there. Pats McLovin, the Houndmaster, you go there. And now I need a tank type character. Like... Brevedon! Brevedon! What am I naming Brevedon? I forgot to ask you. Chaos. Resekai Truck, you got it. Thank you. Sorry I forgot for such a long time to ask. Resekai Truck. Or Resekai Truck. Like again. Wish I had the same wallet from age 11 until 31. I have one of those Costanza wallets with receipts and business cards you can't even read anymore. Damn it. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Good to have you here. Hope you're enjoying yourself, friendo. I need a new wallet. Gotta get a cool, funky one. There's a lot of companies that make these Tyvek ones, and they're recyclable. And they come with various prints. You can even get them custom. That's the only reason I chose it. I literally just got it today, so I can tell you it fits in my pocket, but I haven't lived with it. I did no research, so I don't know what to tell you about wallets. Roughly how many hours into the game is this? Probably 10 or 11 in this save file. More like 16 into the game overall, but I restarted once. You need a wallet with a built-in watch. I have looked up rings that have watches built into them. Those exist, which is fun. Thank you, anytime. Based, what's the company? This one was made by Mighty Wallet. I bought it via Amazon because their website wasn't loading for me. But it was made by Mighty Wallet. But yeah, there's a bunch of people that make them with different prints. It's the kind of thing where you can't just drop it in the recycling, but lots of companies do Tyvek recycling, so... And in like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years, when it's dead, I'll just look up how to recycle it. Now then. I've provisioned I haven't. I've selected the party. I've not provisioned anyone. I've renamed the hero. We're good to go. We're good to go. We're good to go. All right. Got dog treats and holy water. Let's bring, for a short mission, 1 shovel, 1 key. Let's bring 1 full stack of food. Let's bring 12 torches, 2 bandages, and where am I going into again? The Weald. I don't remember where there's like blight and where there's bleeding and where. If I knew the maps better, if I could remember, I could probably save some money. Because I might know I don't need anti-venom, you know? We could all do with a stopwatch that has a built-in phone. Are we talking about a smartwatch with network?
Sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Starting with scouting, what a delight. We need room battles, so it looks like we have to go backwards because there's a room battle in this dead end. And obviously it makes sense to do it now rather than later.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Wubs! Let's take them out. Hound's Rush bleeds any. Hound's Harry bleeds all. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. Can you hit multiple enemies? No. Alright, well, just cut one up then.
Another one falls.
And another one falls, and another one falls. Yeah, stun this one for fun. Stun it! It's a doggo. I love this game now. That's the Houndmaster. I don't have a ton of experience with this game, so I may have, like, the power tiers wrong, but I feel like they're quite a useful character. Houndmasters seem pretty good. I'm peeking. Found out my town's Peak Ice Cream Shop does milkshake flavors for any of their ice creams. Hell yes! You already have an idea in mind for what you'll get next time, or are you gonna have to see the menu to decide?
Back to the pit.
Back to the pit! Houndmaster's generally considered pretty good.
Success
Nice.
so clearly in view. Or is it
Right, I'm not
merely
completely
a
wrong.
trick of the light?
Flexible, but not particularly fragile anywhere. Might as well dazzle. Give him the old razzle dazzle. Stun and kill all of them. 5 to 10, less damage but mark. What's this one? Pull target. Caltrops bleed, 2 points for 3 rounds. Debuff with speed, bonus damage taken. I wish it would tell you how long debuffs last, because I have no idea. I think we should just focus on killing. These have 19 health. So many to try. Getting chocolate this whole time. Tonight you got blueberry white chocolate. Last time you bounty hunters were kind of unpopular, but I like them a lot. I used to work for an ice cream store that did that, and we had such a good time mixing flavors to make unique milkshakes. That sounds delightful. I tried boba tea yesterday for the first time in years and years. So long that I didn't remember what it tasted like because I'd only had it once before. And just being there and looking over all the options, it's nice, you know? Going to a place where you get to decide and experiment with so many things. It's good quality in a fun food option. Bounty hunters are the shit for stun locking. Smite, stunning blow. Stun him. Stun him! Beat him about his mushroomy head! Smack him right in the spores. What flavor of boba? On 3 friends' recommendations, I ended up getting taro boba with tapioca. It was good. It was very milky. My friends told me that place makes it way milkier. So the flavor was a little mild, but it was good flavor. I liked it. Partial cotton candy plus mint chocolate chip. Sounds good. You're gonna die of bleed necessarily, so I don't need to attack you. You fucked. You done. You done, alright? So I don't need to attack you. I can fuck with these things in the back for a while. That's what a real healer looks like. 4, not 2. 4. Taro base. Nice starchy. I'm an abomination. Lychee, baby. I've never ever had boba tea. First off, probably because we don't have a shop that sells it, as far as I know. Second, because I never had the urge to try it. It's good. It's fun. It's like I say, a huge part of it too. I mean, it is tasty, but a huge part of it too is like experimenting and learning your special custom combination. You know, because there are so many options. There are fruit ones and milk ones just to begin with. I'm from Germany. We're not as hyped about it. Well, catch up, Germany. Get hyped about boba. We had a local boba chain do a Chainsaw Man collab, and you missed the two Wait, the collab was flavors? I thought they'd just be like print characters on the cups. What flavors did they take from Chainsaw Man? Ugh. That's scary. You're gonna die of bleeding next turn. That's good for me. Can I get you in bleeding range? How much are you bleeding for? 2. I gotta deal 4 damage. This'll work. Perfect.
Great
Done.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
This is going better. This is going much better. Blood and vomit. An orange Denji flavor that was like orange tiger. I see, okay. So it's a little more, what's the word? Philosophical is not quite right, but you get it. Not blood. That makes sense. And they had a power one that was like strawberry. Oh, we just like to represent blood. Both iced smoothie kinda. Nice. That's a fun idea.
Surges as the enemy.
Crusader seems strong. Crusader is one of the 2 characters you start the game with necessarily. They're basic, but they do seem strong. Yeah, let's pop a key in it.
A handsome
12 crests is a nice outcome.
task well performed.
We gotta go backwards now, right? Which is always annoying. Anti-venom? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you. I'm a good leader. The trap right away here. Here it is. 50%, 90%, 90%, 70. Go for it, Houndmaster. Well done. Hunger? Eat. Eat, my little baby birdies. Eat. Go for it. Glad they were surprised. I missed clicking this in time as we went through the door. Caltrops bleed. Come hither. It's all the same enemy. It doesn't really matter, so just attack one. Just hit one. Bleed all of them. The only thing that can beat a dog is a dog. Wait, but I attacked them with a dog, so I should have beaten their dogs. But their dogs, they should have beaten my dog. What just happened? How much damage do you do? 2 to 3? You can kill this one.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Just don't even let it get a turn. Stun another one, go for it. Resisted. Spicy doggos. Good dodges. Don't get blighted. Oh, it's a bleed. I prayed for the wrong thing. I prayed for the wrong thing. You can have one of my bandages, and then you can knock one of these out of the fight, I hope. Wish I'd read your chance to hit so I know how lucky or unlucky I was. Not lucky. I know how unlucky I was there. Thank you. 1 damage per round, 1 health. You're already out of the fight. You're gone. You're fine. You can have the other bandage. And then you can attack this dog. It's not the attack I meant to use, but it's not a bad mistake.
Slowly, gently.
That's okay.
This is
I
how
just ate so much pizza, I can't move. I'm about there with you. I ate way too much pizza before stream. It might cut the stream short when I start entering a food coma, we'll see. But I just about got myself to my chair. Is Hydro kicking peppers on stream? Puppers on stream?
Wills, put it in your mouth. Let all the fluff come out.
Woot.
Woot. Come on, TTS, give it a little something. I was trying to make a joke, you just failed. Woot. Lightning, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub in 2 months. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very kind of you.
another abomination cleansed from our land.
This is why you're highbrow? Their agility reminded me of the wolves from Gladius.
As as the
Wolves were so annoying they dodged any attack that wasn't a crit. Ew, that's awful. Gonna evolve to Slowbro soon, guys. No bounty marking? Oh, this is Houndmaster. What am I doing? We're talking about Bounty Hunter. I haven't used Mark for Death much just because most of these enemies seem like they're gonna die in a couple hits. So spending a turn not attacking them, rather than hitting with this, hopefully, and setting them up to die in another hit. I'm always curious if it's valuable. I'm holding it out for like a big enemy. Someone's camped here recently. Let's purge the evil with holy water before checking. That item had no effect. Good. Dig through the tent anyhow. Why don't you do this, Vestal? Valuables, you say? I love valuables. Onward. Can I buy a pie from you? I'll give you kiwi as payment. That is your daughter. That's her cat, for anyone not privy to who Kiwi is. That is your daughter, how dare you! Valuable is from France. Les valuables.
The light, the promise of safety.
That's weird. Why does your gold only stack to 1750? Didn't your last excursion let you just stack to 2500? That's a very good question. I can't honestly say I've ever paid enough attention to the game to know whether that's right or the reason if that is right. I don't know. You know how pineapple on pizza is a thing? Is kiwis on pizza a thing? I've never heard of it. And I've seen breakfast pizzas. So I'm gonna say no, but not sure. Swedish pizza uses banana? What? No, I don't like it. I've seen apple and pear, really? On a red pizza or a white pizza? Really? That's a good 3 heal. Pear was bomb. Antiquarians are money printers? Why? Because, is it because of their camp thing where they can find, word left me, I can't remember. Sorry, I'm just getting into the music. Give us the sauce knowledge. Get us lost in that sauce.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I knew I brought anti-venom for a reason. I knew... unlucky. Don't go first. It went first. Are these guys spiders? They are spiders. Technically, this one's called a Weber. So it may be a grill? Unclear. Get lost in the sauce all the time. They let you stack more gold and find antiques regularly. Oh, and I did have an antiquarian last time. Okay. Gotcha. That must be... yeah, they must have been stacking higher because of the antiquarian.
Give them no
if you have them active when you interact with the thing, it'll drop more loot. Oh... I should find out where they write shit like that, and I should learn. I should learn. Let's burn this, and then we can pick these up.
The path is
Quest complete! Hang on, what's the map look like? There are no more room battles? Is there any reason to go on? Kinda looks like there isn't. I think we should get out of here. We'll build money and experience faster if we leave when we can.
Be driven from our woods.
I'm confused, horrified, and honestly a little intrigued by this fruit pizza idea. Yeah, we ask real questions in this stream. Huge Kiwi fan, I'm not sure it would work. Naysaying. Naysay. This is blue sky thinking. Brainstorming, okay? Naysaying in this. We're supposed to all be vulnerable here. Fancy restaurant in town makes a fig and prosciutto pizza. That sort of rings a bell. I may have heard of that combination, though I'm not sure if it was on a pizza. Okay. Golden kiwis. Now, I've never had one of those. Fading, minus speed, minus dodge. Okay. I would like to treat that, but to be honest, there's so many things to treat. Who knows if I'll have a chance.
Alive with wild merriment and desperate jubilation.
All treatment facilities free? Motherfucker, I wish I'd unlocked more. However, Anita won't leave the bar yet. Okay, still, we're doing well. Wait, what the fuck? Is this the festival? This looks awful. This just looks evil. What are these decorations? But if things are free, I'll allow it. How do I unlock more spaces for people? Increase number of bar slots to 2? Wait, it said treatments. This is where treatments happen, right? This is what's free, not the rest. Is it? I guess we'll have to see. Who needs to be treated anyway? Ashen, Blight, Bleed, Obsessed with Killing, plus Stress versus Human, minus Accuracy versus Human, Fear of Mankind might want to heal. Grentavi, have you got anything? You got a lot. Demonomania, believes is possessed by demon. Hagiomania, obsessed with sainthood. Well, that must be a stressful situation to be in. Believes is possessed by demons, obsessed with sainthood. Misses the spot, diurnal, nervous bleeder. Oh, Christ. I don't even know what most of you have. Can I unlock more treatment slots here? This is what's free, right? Yeah, can I unlock more treatment slots here? No, I can't. I can't. Damn. I need more busts, more busts, more busts. Is the medical ward free? I don't think it matters because, like, no one's ill. They just have quirks. Well, I should definitely take this chance to cure one of the big problems. Who's got the biggest problem? -5 accuracy range skills, and you're a ranged only character. Not only, but you're a largely ranged character. So you're a decent choice for who should be healed up, who should be fixed. Honestly, I don't know which of these is really that bad. I guess what character do I like? And then find if they have a problem that needs to be fixed. I like Bongwater a lot, but you don't have. Okay, I like Gangrene a lot. Fuck it, let's do you. Let's just do you. No, let's do your range things. Yeah, there. All right, I'm done. I'm done reading all that stuff. I'm tired of it. Let's do the rest of the treatments. That took forever. I gotta get back to work. Have a wonderful night, friends. I hope work goes easy and quickly, Felody. Talk to you later, friendo. Now I must get pizza tonight, I guess. Join the party. Came here from your shorts. There are a lot of Elden Ring runners, but you're by far the most entertaining. Love your content. Thank you so much for saying that, Emton. I'm glad you enjoy them, and I appreciate hearing that. Now I need to just de-stress people. Biggest. It is all free. It's all free. Everything free. There aren't that many people who need it. But there are some. My God, are there some. Am I gonna have a healer if I do this? Yeah, Grentavi can go again. Everybody, de-stress. Everybody. Good shit. Alright. This is a money-making week. Funny enough, I also had pizza earlier. Guess we are the pizza gang today. How many more hours of Elden Ring do you have to upload? I mean, I've probably got 15-ish more highlight videos of the length I've been making. So that would be 5 hours at a guess. That's quite a rough estimate, but 5 hours? Anywhere between 3 and 10? 5 hours? Who's waiting to be hired? Leper, Occultist, Hellion. Occultists heal? Martel, welcome to the team.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
We're full up. I kind of wanted to get another, Vestal, but I'll take an Occultist. Embark! Let's test that new occultist out. Martel, you're in the party. We're gonna have Truck Kun be our tank, I believe. Is that accurate? Is that an accurate reading? Who else is with me? Spike Spiegel, yes. Pats McLovin, sure. Yep, I'm comfortable with this battle setup. Where are we going, though? Actually, Bong Waterous needs to go on a mission at some point. And you have an interesting collection of skills. What are these? Wicked Hack is a normal melee with bonus crit. Has to be in front. Iron Swan picks off the person at the back. That is interesting. Very limited use, but interesting. Breakthrough you can only use when you're not in front, but it moves you forward. And it debuffs you? I kind of hate this. Bleed out. Bleed, 3-point bleed. Okay, hang on. I want to replace Breakthrough, but what do I replace it with? Adrenaline Rush is nice. If it bleeds, damaged low, bleed, 2 points for 3 rounds. I already have that with bleed out, don't I? Accuracy 85. Accuracy 85. Yeah. Oh, but this subtracts damage. Yeah, I want if it bleeds instead of bleed it out. Crap. Damn. Fuck. Shit. Hell. 3-3. This is 2-3. Oh, this is also a weaker bleed. I don't know which one of these is better. I guess we can save money by not using it. Barbaric Yop. Melee. Accuracy 95. No damage. Stun. Self. Why does the Hellion give up so many damage with all of her abilities? This shit's weird, dude. I'm actually going to take her out as is to see how the fuck this works, because she's fucking weird. And I don't know how to handle that. Let's take you out, Bong Waterous, and see what the fuck happens. You're so odd. Busts, Room Battles, Apprentice, medium length. I'll try it. I will try that. Thank you so much, Lurk Chiller. Wonderful having you here in any capacity. Lesser behavior quirks like the obsession with blood will only test on certain curios. Only test? Usually those kinds of curios are less likely to show up in a certain dungeon type, so you can mitigate them. I think D&D Barbarian for the Hellion weakens after her rage happens. I guess I don't like the fact that instead of buffing herself temporarily, she debuffs herself temporarily. In the grand scheme, it may make her stronger than the other way, but it doesn't feel good to saddle yourself with debuffs. I guess it doesn't mean you have to build up either, though. Your first turn, you're at full strength. Name TBD, what's available? You can name our Vestal, our second Occultist. I think that's it. Our Vestal or our second Occultist are both available for naming. Who'd you like to name? What do you want to name him? Jester is the builds up character. Vestal to Momoko. Momoko? Alright. Why Momoko? What was I doing? I was not doing the Sonorous Prophet. We're chilling and rebuilding. I could probably kill the Sonorous Prophet, but like, with a good party I know how to play, I'd be risking this party trying with them. We're on a medium, so 2 shovels, 2 keys. Give me 2 full stacks of torches, plus 4. Give me 3 bandages, 3 anti-venoms, and give me all the food you have. I forget anything? I think this is what I usually take. I don't know why I've gotten into the habit of never taking medicinal herbs or holy water, but I don't. It's probably a bad plan. Moving on. Herbs can clear debuffs, so just drug the Hellion immediately. I can't explain every reference to you, Hydro. Well, now I have to Google it, because if you're tricking me into doing something bad, I'll ban you. Momoko. Okay, it's a Japanese girl's name. Alright. Sure.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all
Scouting! I love starting with scouting.
Let us burn out this evil.
Scouting's the best, and I have no idea how it works. I know some things increase the chance, but I don't know where to read what the odds are. 90%, 90%, 50. Houndmaster, you're away. Sweet de-stress. Free torch.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Next. Hey, good thing I brought a shovel.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
Humans. Who even gets worried about humans these days? Come on up front, pal. Damn it. Can I pull him again? Let's mark this guy for death and just chew through him. Everybody bleed. Okay, Wicked Hack, crit mod +4, Iron Swan hits the back. And bleed out, but he's already bleeding, so let's just Wicked Hack. Think we should scout ahead only sometimes? Yeah, basically. Why don't we scout all the time? And the quality of the scouting depends on my party. But no, it's an odds thing. I wish I could read my overall odds somewhere, but I haven't found where yet. See, these big health guys, Mark is nice. Fair amount to try to recall for this. Some of it seems common sense, but other stuff not so much. I used to have to keep notes. I remember someone telling me that this game was in early access for a while. People were playing it as they put in big updates that changed this or that. And one of the things they added to the game was this entire mechanic of corpses staying and getting in the way. And there were people who'd been playing campaigns for a while and had never seen this. That's so funny to me. Because that must have been infuriating to add into your strategy. To get used to.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. This expedition at least promises success.
This tree has a huge hole in the trunk. Perhaps there's something inside. Yeah, perhaps. Yay! Hunger. Go ahead and eat. Burn another torch.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Damn it. We're good. Just a little stressed, that's all. And that's to be expected. There were whole strategies that the addition of corpses completely invalidated, or at least slowed down immensely. I like the idea of the occultist being a woman and wearing a fake mustache. Empty room. Scouting! Yay, scouting. A critical scouting success will sometimes reveal a secret room. Advance to the tile marked with a star. Press W or click to enter. Fabulous wealth and riches await those equipped with a key. 2. I have 2. Oh shit, it's behind me. Now I'm even more confused about scouting. Cause like I'm happy to find a secret room, but why were you spending all your time scouting behind us?
We require only the strength to follow it.
Holy sh! Never mind. No further questions. I threw away the 8 instead of the 2, but I don't mind. Oh my god. We're already hungry again. Wow, seems like that was fast. You want to get ambushed again? Let him scout. Let the man scout. Or woman. I'm not really sure who on this party's doing it. Let them scout.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
It's hard to fit anything else, but if this is just a money run, it's totally worth it for the amount of money I'm getting. 90% disarm chance, right? How do you disarm mushrooms?
The light, the promise of safety.
Probably send the dog out to scout alone. And then it tells us what it found, because we get specific information about what's coming up, like secret rooms and encounters. Are you imagining a scene in this grim art style, but it's like Lassie?
What is it, boy? What dangers lurk ahead?
Is that what you're thinking? Out of all the stats, how is hungry random? I feel like my hunger is random in real life. But that might be more about my poor way of living.
Another abomination cleansed from our
I think most of this
lands.
party has an okay to good scout chance. Blah, 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 blah. Let's death pull you forward. You're behind one corpse. Why not go ahead and use death pull on you?
Another one falls.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Easy.
Executed with impunity.
Is there anything I dare drop? For 100 gold? Probably not. That works. That works just fine. We're still, yeah, we're just in a hallway right now, and there's 2 curios coming up.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Getting very lucky. 375 gold value. Kind of want to keep the portrait. I'm sort of making enough money as it is. This is probably worth quite a bit more to sell. I say quite a bit more. If I happen to find more, no, it's not worth thinking about. It doesn't bear as much thought as I'm giving it. What did you do to that grave?
As the light gains
What's the goal of this game? I've never heard of this. So you gain experience, your party members become more resistant to stressful situations, and they get better equipment and so on, and your party gets better, they take on bigger challenges, there are bosses along the way, and the eventual goal is to root out this strange evil rising from under the earth and corrupting all the creatures around from underneath your grandfather's ancient manor. He owned this place, and he was like debauched and, you know, fucked and drank his way through all the pleasures he could find in town. And then this dark voice began calling him to dig into the earth once he was totally gone and tired of earthly pleasures. And it turned out to be some eldritch horror. So he left the place to you after he was long gone, and you're trying to clear out the evil. So I assume there's a final boss or something. I don't know yet. But yeah, you're trying to clear out some ultimate evil. Grave giving you syphilis sounds right about now. I don't need to read that. I have enough treasure and I don't want to risk it. There's a chance of actually finishing this mission. It's low, but there's a chance. Actually, I mean, I probably could finish it. It's just how comfortable will I be with my light, with my food. But we'll see what happens.
Eradicated.
Excellent start. Excellent start. Kind of wish you'd been the one getting a kill, not him, so we could then mark the big guy, but excellent start. Let's go ahead and bleed the big dude. And you can bleed the one in back for the hell of it. Maybe you can. bled 2 of them. You can't cure bleed, can you? No, you can't. Damn. Debuff target with minus damage, minus protection. Do you have prot? You don't have prot. Interesting. Okay. Okay. How much damage does this do? 2 to 4, you have 5 health, he has 7 health. Doesn't really matter. I guess weaken this dude. Yes. And can you kill this guy or bleed him?
Press this advantage.
Kill will do.
Give them no quarter.
His corpse is bleeding. Great. Happy to hear it. Oh, I forgot to use a bandage on you. My mistake.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharp.
Imagine someone in the party gets a buff after being hit by a whip for reasons. Firewood, firewood, firewood. We're kind of holding up. We may leave before we're even really, like, done here. Or I could drop the dog treats, maybe. Or I could drop the 1 bandage. Let's drop the... We're more likely to meet things that bleed. This feels so weird. I'm probably making a highly questionable decision, but let's drop the 2 anti-venoms. Good, scouting is perfect. This is where I need scouting. Because it tells me there's no room battle here, so I get to leave. That saves me time and resources. That is a great, great place to get a scouting, and that's the outcome I would want from the scouting. My quest is to do all the room battles, so if there was a room battle there, I would have had to go. I can't really carry more loot, but come on now. Yeah, those will stack. Perfect.
For a task well performed.
Nice. No battle. Scouting! I get to tell if I need this dead end. And I do. I need both ends. Okay. I probably should have rested there, but I can rest after this coming battle, maybe. Let's not grave rob anymore. I don't like thinking about that. How's my food doing? I got plenty. Skeletons don't bleed. This does, but more importantly, it just doesn't have much health, so why don't you try and start this on the path to death? And you... 3 health, 2 to 4, maybe able to finish it? Sad. Very sad.
Be gone, fiend. Back to the pit.
Otherwise, that round was good. Don't bleed. Thank you. Come on! Good.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. A fortune, waiting to be spent.
I keep forgetting to use these dog treats, so let's drop them because I won't remember to use them. Is that okay reasoning? It doesn't feel right. It's probably true, though. He had a pretty decent chance of one-shotting them, and then he failed. What are your odds of bleeding? 20% resist, 20%, 20%, 20%. Try to bleed everybody. Got the important ones. Five to 10, 13. Bleeding for 1. Let's try and kill this instead.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
But Hydro, grave robbing is free stuff. Free stuff like syphilis. Yeah, not always good stuff, but free.
Cannot be left on
The attack sound in this game is so crunchy. Dude, the music and the sound design in this are really excellent. I love the graphics. I'm so bad at this game. and this kind of game isn't usually up my alley, the sort of management meta game on top of strategy. But this is quite a good example, I would say, without being an expert in these genres. And it's just, it's got such a good style to it. I'm enjoying playing it. Currently, they have the second one in early access, and it's supposed to come out in just a couple months, a month or two, right? However, it changes things quite a bit, which I respect. This game will always exist. Why not try something else new? Can I kill you before anything happens? You're only bleeding for one, so I do need to hit you. You won't die of bleeding.
Faint hope blossoms.
Hydro finds the Holy Grail. Well, I don't know what this does. Tosses behind back. It's very likely. That's more like the heals I need from you, considering you're also going to make them bleed. That's more like the heals I need from you. Could you hit a little harder, Hellion? Please? You can have my last bandage, because you're also blighted, and that's just disgusting.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I hope this is about to time out the middle corpse, because everybody's blighted. It's getting really annoying that that's there. Might not matter. Doesn't matter. Don't matter.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Used to cleanse items and prevent maladies. Cleanse and prevent. I don't think we need that right now. I wish I could rest and then use it, but I don't think it works that way. Let's try resting. It's staying here.
It's a goal without hope.
I can't click on one of my party members, but maybe this works? Maybe this works? Alright, we've got 12 respite. No, it won't let me click down here. I think I'm gonna use this first. Still, I can take it now. It works. Actually, it does work. It does work, actually. I don't understand this game well enough to say the right thing in the moment with all the information on screen. Yeah, someone else will find the Grail. Those kind of things, they got a way of turning up. I'm also like that. Usually I need my own character that I have full control over, but sometimes there are games like this that just, like, I just suck at them, but they're so cool. I'm generally better where I control one character, but like, I would have agreed with you wholeheartedly and been like, I am exactly the same way, except yesterday, for anyone who didn't see, I fought Lu Bu in Wo Long Fallen Dynasty for like an hour or more, and eventually I learned, not perfectly, but well enough, his like DDR dance step rhythms so that I could parry my way through his attacks and kill him. Well, drive him off. And then I couldn't sleep last night, and about 3 a.m. lying in bed, I opened my eyes and went, oh my god, I could have blocked. There's a specific really long combo that was fucking me up that I probably just could have blocked instead of learning all the specific parries that go on in it. So I don't even remember one character's full list of abilities well enough. Anyway, don't forget about ambushes. I did keep in mind the possibility. Okay, you can remove bleeding and blight. That's good. How many people can? You can remove bleeding and blight. You can remove bleeding and blight. You all have wound care. So everyone's going to care for one other person. We're going to do that first. Everyone heal the person to your right. I love when video games leave scars. You're fucked up. You know that? You're fucked up. I agree, but you're fucked up. It's a massage circle. I've rarely carried on 2 more different conversational topics at the same time than right now. Ooh, prevents nighttime ambush. All companions gain stress. You know what? Worth it. Worth it. Anyone got something that costs 1? No? Good. Go to sleep. Have nightmares. Hey, Dachshund's good to see you, friend. To be honest, I forgot about blocking while I was watching it. It's not like I gave you any examples of blocking. Unlocked. Well, I have a key, so you're gonna get doubly unlocked. Oh. I thought it would open a special extra thing the way it often does. 750, 500. Let's just delete the medicinal herbs and take that. We're gonna make so much fucking money from this. So much money. That's a trap. Oh, I almost didn't notice. 90%. Good shit. There's also a fight, but there's no other traps. How's it going? We started the night off rough. This mission's going way better, though. And my day was good, so I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. See, it's going okay right now. He hit him so hard he de-stressed from it. I love that. Love that. Take the good with the bad. Skeleton's the only one who gets a turn. And we dodged it. We should be able to kill them now.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, last room battle. Finish the quest up. Not a great set of enemies, but not a set to be worried about. Let's pull one of you to the front. You. Maybe not. Now I wish I'd hit the one in back, because then Swan Song or whatever it's called could hit them. You can pull them, right? Do it. Got him! And they've already taken their turn this round, so unless you have a move forward, I get to hit them. You all have low resistance to bleed, right? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I think we got one left, don't we? I believe just one, yes. I'll tell you who after this. 5, kill him. Nice. Don't remember the current name. Mother of what? Dachshunds? Like the German word Dachshund? Yeah. I think it's the Vestal, but I'll tell you for sure after this. I think it's the Vestal Grentavi who's not named yet. Oh wait, no, I think we have two. Grentavi and this occultist Martel. This Martel is available to be named as well. All right, pull the other one forward. And kill them.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Six, this is 5 to 8. Will they bleed? They already are bleeding. Okay, so they're dead next time they go. I can accept that. Good hit, Bong Waterist. Mother of wiener dogs. Growing up, I had a friend whose family had a wiener dog. An all black, like rich, shiny black coat. Wiener dog named Diesel. And just a high energy little pup. Skidding around on their hardwood floors, legs all a blur. Diesel was such a perfect name for that dog. It's hard to say exactly why, other than it being energetic, but such a perfect name for that dog. Alright, torches have like no value and we're about to leave, so throw them away, get this. The money we're about to make. The money. I mean, this is about cleansing the hamlet of evil, giving the space back to the people, making up for the awfulness of our ancestor, but also the money! That's more money than I had before buying any provisions or anything to leave on this. This is more than doubling my money. It's like tripling it or something. Automatonophobia is stress versus humans. Interesting. Stress eater, gambler. We need to cure that gambling thing. That is really annoying when they can... That means he can only de-stress at the gambling hall. He can't pray, flagellate, drink. And it's really annoying when that happens.
For my unspeakable transgressions.
Anita Hero has sworn off liquor after a particular bad night of drinking. New quirk resolution. That's less problematic, but annoying. Okay, let me check the party here. How many people have yet to be named? Oh, no, you're right. Vestal was named. Momoko, I forgot. That was Daxiath's. So that means just Martel, I think, doesn't have a name. Just Martel. John Arblade, what would you like to name the occultist? Martel to Bingus. You got it, buddy. Bingus, welcome to the team. And thank you so much for the channel points. I hope you enjoy the name. That means I need to put rename a DD hero on pause until we get a bigger party, someone dies, or both. And this is when a musketeer appears. I've never had a musketeer, and now I don't have space for one. Can I upgrade to have space for one? I can, but it costs a lot. I guess I do have a lot of deeds. Real quick, is there anything else I need those deeds for? Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing there. Deeds also upgrade the blacksmith. No. Okay, deeds are only used for the blacksmith and the stagecoach. I'm comfortable spending them on the stagecoach. Let's increase the size of the hero roster. Why not? We got lots of crests, so that's less important. And people have told me the musketeer is basically just a reskinned, I forget the other one, arbalist? But I've never had one, so I'm gonna pick one up. And that means we can turn the reward back on, because we have another one to name when someone would like to, and it's available. My brother had a pit bull mastiff, Amstaff? Do you mean mastiff, or is Amstaff a breed I've not heard of? Mix, and her name was Delay, also the most fitting name because she always took a second to realize we called her. What's up, Emmy Lou? I have a Dachshund too, she's mixed with Labrador. A large, oh my god, that sounds fucking adorable. I grew up with labs. But a big sausage dog? That sounds amazing. Musketeer is just a reskinned arbalist if you really don't want to make more room for her. Alrighty then, I want the graphics. Do I have an arbalist right now? Actually, I do have one arbalist, don't I? Who's my arbalist? Do I not have an arbalist? What does an arbalist look like? Hang on. Do I have an arbalist? I didn't have an arbalist. Okay, well, we have an arbalist. Oh, American Stafford. I think I have heard of that, but I've never heard of Amstaff. My bad. Cool. Treatments and shit. First of all, one of you got syphilis from a grave. So, I'm gonna send you to the medical ward. You can come up with your own story for the doctors about how you got that adventuring. Just go, please, take care of it. No shame, but take care of that. Nobody else is ill. What about derangements? Which one of you picked up a derangement? A quirk, sorry. Who was my tank? Was it the tank on there? Was it the Hellion? Where's the Hellion? Why am I blind? In town, we'll only drink. That's a good one to get rid of. Can I get 2 treatment slots up here yet? Nope. I need 9 more busts. What does it cost to trade? Please God. I need 9 busts. That'll take 12 crests. I'll pay it. It'll only take 3 portraits.
Some bits to put towards his cure for syphilis.
Judar Blade, thank you so much for the 300 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you for contributing to the GoFundMe for his healthcare. I feel like I can get 3 of these pretty quick, faster than I can get 9 of these. You're trading busts for X? Oh, am I? It goes the other way around, is it? So I want to trade... Alright, so to get 9 would take 6 of these. And how much for these? 1-to-1 it looks like? Or no, it's not 1-to-1. This is going up by 3. 27 for 9. I think probably a mixture is best. Let's trade 4 of these for 6 of those. Thank you. Holy God, that would have made me mad. Thank you. And then let's trade... I need 3 more. 9 for 3. Good. Alright, go away. Sanitarium. Number of treatment word slots to 2.
Curious methodologies and
That is a
apparatus
huge help.
can calm even the most tormented soul.
What was the other thing I saw? Decade of resolution. In town will never drink. That's not a problem. Was it... Who else was on that mission? Spike, was it you that... No. Who else was on that fucking mission? Did I already send you to de-stress whoever it was, and that's why I'm not able to see? Or is my memory just bad and I'm not noticing who it was? Bingus, was it you? Minus healing received, plus 20 stress and we'll only gamble, that's it. Alright, let's cure Gambler. Those will only do one things really annoy me. Much, much worse, obviously, than just won't do this one thing. Cuts all your options out. Don't say I never help. You're not supposed to. But I've had a rough enough night, I'm not mad at you. But you're not supposed to do that. Ever. How'd you get syphilis? I was adventuring, decided to do some grave robbing. You know syphilis is an STD, right? Don't you wear armor? Too bad we can't rename. Can we nickname? There is one person you can rename. There's the second mantle, though the first is now Bingus. There's the Musketeer, still to be renamed. I started a game once with Dismas having known Cheat and Gambler at the same time. That tells a whole story. That's kind of great. Isn't donating bits what got him... When you use the word donating, I think the only person who can donate bits in that way is the leper. You've been yelling at me for years since I snicker when you fuck something up. Could have said something. Environmental storytelling. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Good to have you here. Hope you're having a good time. What am I doing now? It's almost time for us to embark, right? No one is seriously stressed. I've used up the important treatment slots. I could upgrade gear, but I don't feel like it right now. We'll do that once we start sending people to serious missions. Actually, honestly, there's no reason not to be upgrading gear. That was really stupid of me to say. Let's upgrade some gear. I have a habit of losing Crusaders. Let's upgrade your gear. I need a hero! Just checking everybody has their level 1 upgrades. I don't like Seagull, but I should learn how to use you. Seagull. But I don't have to like you. Seagull. Okay, everyone has their level 1 upgrades. Love it. Are there any important abilities I could upgrade? Gangrene, you're probably gonna go on this next mission. Oh, right. I don't want to improve this because it's... Actually, how much does the expected value of the heal change? The expected value of the heal goes up from 6.5 to 7.5. It only goes up by 1. The expected damage goes from 1.5 times 0.6, which is... I'm not ready to do this math. 1.5 times 0.6 is 6 times 15, 30, 90, 0.9. Goes up to 1.5 times 0.7. 90, 105, 1.05. So, wait, what? The expected damage taken goes up by 0.15. The expected healing goes up by 1. It is mathematically worth it, but it feels bad. I have a degree in mathematics, by the way, despite how long that mental math took me. And one of the things that I find fascinating about mathematics and a little bit sad is how bad the human brain is at understanding statistics and taking them in, and how much we go on feelings. But I want to tell you right now, the idea of upgrading this and increasing the chance of it to cause bleed does feel really bad. Not ready to do that math? I thought you were a math major. Yes. Like I said, I have a degree in math. I've never been good at calculation. I'm probably a little better than average for an American at least, but I've never been good at calculation. I'm good at logical manipulation. I like algebra, and I like complex analysis, and I like, you know, group theory. I don't like calculating shit. It actually is worth it to upgrade. Wild. However, no, let's not get into that. It's only worth it to upgrade if you're getting, you know, if you can make full use of the heal. Really. Anything else I want to upgrade for you? This increases the accuracy, the damage stays the same, you have a better chance to crit, you do more damage to Eldritch. Honestly, I don't think you need an upgrade. And I'm tired of looking at this menu. Let's go out on another adventure. This is how you run an adventuring party with lives on the line. People misunderstanding statistics, why Fire Emblem lies to you about probability. Does it really? The only other game off the top of my head I know outright lies to you, and they've since stopped, is Monster Hunter Pre-World, or Pre-4, used to lie to you. There was an extra value they multiplied the displayed damage by, but not the actual damage, because it exaggerated the difference between small fast weapons and big heavy slow weapons, because they found what was balanced didn't look impressive enough on big slow weapons. So they made it exaggerated so people with big slow weapons would feel like it was enough as well. Yo, we stoichiometrying here. Balancing chem equations, XCOM. So does having a degree in math make it easier to deal with the 99% misses in XCOM for you? I haven't played XCOM since I was a kid. I've never played the new XCOMs. I've only played the old ones, and I don't really remember what they felt like. The guy I hang out in VR with is a trig in Calc Major for a master's in math. He took 20 minutes to do basic math for a split in pot and poker. Thank you, it's not just me. Fire Emblem still does the thing where the displayed hit rate is not the actual hit rate, but they've played with the formula over the series. Interesting. XCOM ew when? Ew. People have told me I should just hop into XCOM 2 and play that, and it's quite good, but I'm a little... I don't like meta games. It's got a big old meta game, doesn't it? What party could I send out? I could send out Truck-kun, Momoko, Bagel Toast. I don't know. Who could I send out? I'm trying to decide if I'm willing to take on the Sonorous Prophet. We have some time. Let's do another one, and then hopefully we'll be in a good position with enough levels. Let's try the Sonorous Prophet, but let's do that after this one, where we're going to go get some more busts to make up for all the busts that we just bought. Let's provision them. I forgot to make a party. Fuck. Oh shit. Momoko should be the healer. No, Gangrene's gonna be the healer. I want to bring Momoko to the Sonorous Prophet, I think. Gangrene, you'll be the healer here. I couldn't bring Momoko now because they'd level up and would no longer be able to come on the mission, by the way. That's why I'm hesitating momentarily. Let's bring you. That means everyone after this is going to be stressed. Is that okay? Is everybody cool with that? Sky Truck. And where do you like to stand again? Lunge from the back 2. Shadow Fade from the front. You like to stand in either of the back 2 spaces. You... Oh, right. The Abomination and the Grave Robber don't really get along. Looks like Mantle, you're coming with us. I assume you like 3rd position? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Let's try this group of weird fucking misfits. Don't Not Sonorous Prophet. There we go. XCOM 2 is amazing, but yes, management is key to setting yourself up for victory in battles. I like doing the battles. I'm worried about not being grabbed enough by managing... you have like a ship, right? Instead of a base? Whatever management there is between fights. I'm worried about not giving that the attention it deserves and suffering in missions because of it, but at some point maybe when I'm feeling focused, I'll give it a try because I've gotten it recommended a lot. The other one I'm almost certain to play at some point on stream. I already have it. 2 people want to see me play it. I'm interested in playing it. That's a little bit similar. Is Invisible Ink. I want to try Invisible Ink. No idea when I'll play that, but someday I'll get to that. That what I usually bring? That looks like what I usually bring. Let's go. This game's a management sim disguised as a roguelite. It is. My schooling was lacking heavily in some areas. Not any serious chemistry. Just in learning from Texas. Upgrading the ship's important, and the pick 1 mission, leave 2 is a stressful choice sometimes. Chem was a required high school course for me. Same for me. Balancing equations is part of it. It's basically algebra. Yeah, it's linear algebra, and I'd already taken linear algebra.
Caverns are teeming with pelagic
So,
nightmares.
balancing equations,
Washed out.
stoichiometry, great at those. Surprisingly bad at everything else to do with chem. But great at those 2 things. We're already going to use one of our shovels.
Another mariner.
That's fine. That's why I bought it.
Misfortune.
That's why I bought it.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Oh, this is a horrendous shape for a level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to go down first, I think, is wiser, because we have to backtrack less. But this is a horrendous shape for a dungeon.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength.
3 enemies, 14 health, 10 health. Can you hit? You can hit the back. Stun one of these guys. I think you're not going to transform this round. Are you? Blight, 2 points per round, 3 rounds. Actually, Beast Bile them. Perfect. Ship is huge, so it's pretty much like building your base from the first game, but it's also mobile. I also don't have the air game of original XCOM or new XCOM. No need to shoot down alien ships and raid them. I want an explanation as to how a boat made it into the hallway. I assume geological activity, but I don't know.
Precision and power.
I'm also concerned about the whale carcass. I assume geological activity, but I don't know. All right, what are your abilities? Aimed shot, bonus damage versus marked, but you can't hit the guy in front. Bonus crit against marked, crit, otherwise it's a good, just good attack. Smoke screen, debuff target with accuracy and down crit. Buckshot, knockback on 2 targets. Very interesting. But only half damage. And skeet shot. Now, I've heard of skeet shooting, but when you just say skeet shot, what comes to my mind... Anyway, what does this ability do? Clear stun, mark target, stress. Interesting. No damage. You're just gonna do an aimed shot. You're just gonna do a good old-fashioned aimed shot. That shot has aimed in its name. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, you're gonna die next turn, so I don't need to hit you again. Salty Gouge. I love the names for abilities in this, apart from Skeet Shot. Fucking hell, I should have read what the chance to even hit was, because apparently it's awful. Nice crit. Where's this sun? That's okay. Can probably kill it. That should die of blight now. I think they're all dead now. Dead?
Them all.
Dead.
Be wary.
We're already out of space?
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
How'd that happen? I do want a portrait. Fuck the journal page. That's for like encyclopedia stuff, isn't it? Okay, I'm still in the hallway right now. Chimera Squad's friendlier and smaller than the other two new XCOMs with some research, advancement, and management stuff to handle, but not as much. I like the idea of the sort of, you know, ACAB, but I like the idea of managing sort of a small police squad in that style of game. But I heard that overall Chimera Squad's weaker than either XCOM or XCOM 2. I didn't hear it was bad, but I heard it was a lot weaker from a couple of my friends who are big series fans. A blind person can also make an aim shot. It's just very unlikely to be aimed at the enemy. Sweat drop down my baubles. All the creatures squabble. Skeet shot. But the lore. But the lore. Think of the lore. What are you, my antiquarian? Have you done Chroma Squad? No, I love Chroma Squad. I watched a bunch of it because Tino, twitch.tv/badweed, that's W-I-I-D, badweed, has done plenty of turn-based tactics games. They're one of his favorite genres, and he did a full playthrough of Chroma Squad, and it's so cool. For anyone who hasn't seen Chroma Squad is it's a turn-based tactics game, but each mission you are filming an episode. It still happens like a fight, but you are filming an episode of basically Power Rangers. It's amazing. Super Sentai show. I said Sentai, to be clear.
Flow of otherworldly corruption.
Weaker, yes, but not bad. There's more defined story with Chimera Squad as well. I come in and Hydra gives me a spelling lesson. That's Sentai. No, that's probably the W-I-I-D. Chimera Squad, different feeling despite being mostly the same actual gameplay, because fights are in smaller areas, start with breach actions where you get an opening volley since you're ambushing the enemy and there's less management overall. You know what I'm really curious about? Any of you tactics-loving people in particular, I want to try this. This has a chance to knock both of them back. Have you had a chance to play either of the Mario and Rabbids tactics games on the Switch? I've only played the first, but it's one of my favorite. I don't dislike the complexity of others, but I love its simplicity. It's a good change of pace. It means the game is oversimple at times, but I fucking loved it. Is it time for you to transform? I actually don't think it is yet. Can you stun the guy in back? Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Can you heal the guy in front? Better than that. The Musketeer needs a name. Kid from Canada, name the character. Thank you, I missed the timer. You got it, Grizzle. That is our Musketeer. Yeah, I can name them right after this battle. The Mouseketeers from Disney. It's Musk, not Mouse. I saw a clip on TikTok earlier today from someone who, I think they were a contestant in The Bachelor. Anyway, they believed that mulled wine was called mold wine, M-O-L-D.
Confidence surges as the
And they were corrected in this clip by one of the producers, and it took them a little while to believe that. They were truly rocked by this idea. Hey, you finally hit something. You finally hit something. God love ya.
Give them no quarter.
How? I guess they'd never seen it written down. And there are foods with mold. Wine ferments, which is an aging process. I can very vaguely see the reasoning. Very, very vaguely. But it's amazing to think this guy who looked like he was probably 25 had never had that corrected before.
Their formation is broken.
Pennsylvania Dutch were Germans saying they were Deutsch when people asked. What can't I carry? Do I want to carry that? Dare I carry? Care I dare? 750 value, 250. Let's get rid of these. I made enough money to make a little bit less on this, though. We'll still generally take the money options. But I'm not hurting. I'm not hurting. I drew you eating Pocky Crunch 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 green tea flavored Crunch Crunch. Why is Crunch in that sentence so many times? But I can't wait to see. All right, I think you should transform this one. Because there's kind of a lot of them and they're very annoying. I think you should rake through them. Rake's a fun ability we haven't gotten to see used to its fullest. Rake is a little bit weak the first time you use it, but every use of Rake makes the next 3 more powerful, and that stacks. So after 3, you're rolling tons of damage, chewing through the front 2 enemies. Problem was, before, I had him and the Grave Robber, and the Grave Robber kept switching places with their moves, and he would miss his turn because he'd go back here where he can't use that. And it was fucking things up. So he would lose the buff before he got to build it up.
Remember, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'll do my best not to forget. However, what I'm very good at is forgetting. So we'll see what happens, Pak. See what happens, Pak Joe. I'm also bad at speech. 9 to 18, you should be able to kill one of these. Can you also delete the corpse, ideally? No, you can't. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I forgot to rename Mantle, by the way, didn't I? That's very kind of you. I hope you're having a good time here, friend. Heard that over 100 times. You've played a lot of this game then? Rake again. I know that looked like less damage, but it is getting stronger. I swear to you, it's getting stronger. That's more like the heal we need. That's way better. Much more pleasing. Good dodges, team. Good dodges. Crunch through all of them. I guess weird reconstruction him.
Compassion is a rarity.
At least he didn't bleed for that 1 health, but that was sad. What does this do? Other heroes clear stun marked stress -1 at a 60% chance? Sure. Nope, no one lost any stress. Okay. That turn didn't even really matter anyway.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I need to drop some things. Let's drop the holy water. Let's use 1 torch and drop 2 torches, then we can pick up the remainder.
And purpose is made.
Variance in the heal potential seems like a lot, so that is specifically this character here. Just to give you an example, the sort of most baseline healer is the Vestal. The Vestal has 2 heals. By the way, I should say, you can have different characters. Like, every character has about 7 abilities, and you can use any 4 of them. There's a couple variations, but that's common. So the Vestal, you don't have to have both abilities or either, but they have 2 heals. One of them is 1 to 3 for the entire party, and the other is 4 to 5 or 4 to 6 on 1 target. So you've got chunky single target or general party healing. This guy here does way more. However, it has a chance of doing nothing, and it has a chance of bleeding the person he's healing. For a little bit, but still bleeding them. And as we were talking about earlier, if you upgrade this ability, the top end goes up. It goes from 13 to 15. But it can still do 0, and the bleed chance goes up to 70%. Mathematically, it's worth it, but it doesn't feel great. So that's why he's got so much variance. Everything in the game has variance, but he has way more than normal. I kind of like him, though. He's a really fun character. And that 60% is lower than it sounds, just because that's compared with each character's resistance to bleeding.
Finding
which is
yourself
subtracted
only
from
the
that.
first
So
test.
let's take a look at this guy. What's his
Now
resistance to
must be carried
bleeding?
home.
He has 40%, so it only has a 20% chance of bleeding him, for example. 60, 50, 70, 60. I guess you have the highest. That is the first time I have
Ambushed
had a
by
chance to
prowling
disarm a trap, not been surprised by it, and failed. That's the first time that's happened.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Rename. Fuck. Don't be a battle. Oh, thank God. Rename. You're right. Rename. No, this is Gangrene. That's not Mantle. You're Mantle. Here we go. Thank you. I forgot. Was it Kid from Canada? I should have it over here, right? Kid from Canada with a capital K. Thank you, Samantha. I have no memory. Good shit. Oh, you were asking Kid to name it, not saying it should be Kid. Kid, what's the name? What's the name? What's the name? Kid, what's the name? What do you want the musketeer named? Musk, not mouse. I can indeed do punctuation. There we are. Musk, not mouse, the musketeer. Thank you for the name, KFC, and thank you for the points, Grizzle. Sorry it took me forever to work that out. We gotta go to this room because we need to do all room battles, right? Yeah. Hydra looking so intently. I feel bad when things take me extra time. We can store gold higher than we can store citrines. We're also probably more likely to get gold than more citrines. I think it's worth dropping the citrines for less gold now, because I bet that stack will get a lot bigger. Don't know, though. 3 enemies, you probably don't need to transform. Probably don't need to stress out the rest of the party by transforming. Is Darkest Dungeon on mobile? Not that I know of. I could see them making this work on mobile, but I do think they'd have to change the graphics a bit, because it would be all quite small on anything but the biggest phones. I wish. It would be fun to play this game in mobile, but yeah, they might have to redo the UI. I haven't heard of it. I assume it's not. You can do a stun too, right? Or just kill them. The best stun? Nature's stun. It is on iOS. Nice. Good for them. Let's get a heal in early. You got money for a Steam Deck? I was looking at a Steam Deck just today, considering I should be saving, though it's not dire or anything, but I kind of really want one, because they said recently it'll probably be a couple of years before there's another version of a Steam Deck. No guarantees, but probably be a couple of years. But I have quite a nice laptop when I'm visiting my mom. A very nice laptop. And I don't need it on the subway. I have a Switch, so I don't think I can justify it, but I really want one. Can't justify it. Oh, iPad, not iPhone. I want one, but I don't feel a need to game on the go. I have a Switch that I barely touch. Exactly. Yeah, I don't even use my Switch that much. Mainly when I'm traveling, not like... I commute on the subway every day, but I spend that time reading, because otherwise I wouldn't read at all, and I got shit to catch up on. I've seen the Lord of the Rings Extended Edition so many times, but right now I'm only reading it for the first time. I have so much to catch up on. Sell the laptop? That's what I do all my video editing on, and what I stream off of when I'm at my mom's place, or elsewise on the road. Look, there's another citrine. However, the stack of 75 has become 1,075, so I think I made the right choice. I could get rid of a shovel. That risks picking up about 20 stress on each character. That's not as bad as it sounds. There's nothing else I want to drop. I could drop the other bandage. The difference between one bandage and no bandage is probably pretty small. Fuck it. I know we're early in the mission to be dropping important items like that, but fuck it. Let's just not pick this up. Let's not risk it now. Let's play safer. Wanted to switch so bad, but only for a couple games. They're never in stock when I had the cash and I ended up with a Series X. I have a Series X and I quite like it. I think you've ended up with a good console. But I do love the Switch and it has exclusives. I think there's still literally no exclusives on the Series X. Every single game on the Series X is available on PC and or PlayStation and or the Xbox One. But it's still a good console. It's a lot of fun. Thunderhead's a good book. Only game on Switch I want is Tears of the Kingdom. Max Bleed next battle, which I may want to mod. You have a Game Pass? Exactly. Let's put it this way. I have one PS5. I have 2 Series X's because the first one I bought, I actually sent to my mom's house. Because as I say, I have a decent laptop. It has a 2060 in it. A laptop 2060, but still, it plays games. I can play Flight Sim on it at lowest graphics. It does well, but you know, to have a more relaxed experience and enjoy myself, I wanted something modern like a Series X, and the Series X compared with getting another PS5, it's just, I have a Game Pass box plugged into her TV for the times I visit her. It's great. Darkest Dungeons on Game Pass? Yes, it is. No Uplay? No Uplay is worth an Xbox. What am I doing with you? I'm transforming you in this battle. Look at these enemies. I'm transforming you. Crit 10.5. No, why don't you rake? Minus accuracy, minus crit. Yay. Miss, miss, miss. Fuck. Stunning blow. I didn't check his resistance to stun, but I bet it is pretty high. He looks like a beefy guy. Spider-Man games were tempting, but not enough for the effort and price of a PS5. They're quite good on PC. If you have a PC with any sort of recent card, you can probably play them with the DLSS 2, and they'll run smoother than you might think. If you have any power at all, you have a good chance of it. Darkest Dungeons on an Apple Play Store, did not know that. Yeah, well, as we were saying, apparently iPad only, unfortunately, but if you have an iPad... Can I kill you, please? With a crit, perfect. Crit clears the body out immediately. There's never a dead body clogging it up. That's excellent. Yeah, your resistance to stun is 25%. This is a 100%, so 75% chance to stun. Actually, that's still quite high. I'm gonna try and stun you. Because you're a dickhead? Perfect. Rude. Rake them again!
Inspiration.
Rake's not doing as much as I was hoping it would. Also, this Musketeer, I think I want to look over the other abilities I can unlock, because I'm not seeing the synergies of what they have right now. It might be my failing, but I'm not loving them. Oh, that was the stun attack anyway, which is not the one I meant to use. Anyway. Heal yourself again, and don't bleed. Don't bleed. Good man. Ever try Steam Link? Not really. No. Oh, sorry, you're not asking me.
Quickens.
At least Enter the Breach is on Samsung. Yeah, I gotta look over the other abilities I can unlock for you. Please die. Good at following directions. Steam Link lets you remote play your Steam games on other devices. Die. Die! I love it when they die.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I can't eat 12 food right now and make space. That's also not wise, considering I'm going to have to rest at some point. I think we're just not going to take medicinal herbs or holy water, as dumb as that sounds. And it sounds pretty dumb. I think we're just not going to take them. What in here won't we take?
Packs laden with loot.
We can fit all of that.
Often low on
All right, now we need to go back through hallways we've already been through. Which isn't bad, but it's going to eat up some torches, and we're going to pick up a little stress as we go.
the light, the promise of safety.
This is what sucks about backtracking through places. Sorry, my finger accidentally rested on W. My mistake. One more, and then we'll be back on new hallways. Not gonna leave the syphilis whale? Absolutely not. Pump up the jams. Let's consider resting here. Resting right now might actually not be a bad idea to save people being tested and make some room. Did I lose my radiant light? I still have a lot of torches. Yeah, let's try this. I think this might be a good idea. Let's experiment.
Spark without kindling.
Is it wise to do this early? How much food have I got? I still have 2 whole sets, so let's go ahead and feast to remove some stress. Nice. We're doing this to avoid anyone rising up to the top here, and maybe we get through this with no one being tested. You can encourage, so we can lower your stress a bit more. Does anyone have like a really awesome ability? If afflicted, minus 15 stress, prevents nighttime ambush. So I want this one. I need 4 for that. That leaves me with 8 points. I need to use this. That leaves me with 6 points. See, this leaves me with 4 points. Heal dressing, heal triage, all companions heal. I don't need that. Extra strength, one companion plus bonus damage. Okay. I think we're good. So I want prevent nighttime ambush. Then I want to encourage you twice to lower your stress levels. What does that leave me with? 4. And I'll spend those 4 on... You can encourage them. And I still have 2. Is there anything else I want to do with 2? Self only, minus stress for 4 battles. I might as well. Now, please don't get ambushed. Good shit. Good shit. A trap here I need not to forget. Pack already looted. 60, 50, 70. It's you with a 70% chance. Excellent job, Gangrene. I love scouting. We have a trap immediately, and then we've got a room battle we're heading towards. 60, 60. It must always be you, right? It doesn't depend on the trap. It's just any trap, you're gonna have the best chance.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
Minus dodge, minus speed.
Unspawn
Kinda sucks.
men thirsting for blood.
Not the worst, but kinda sucks.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
You play Cultist Sim? I have not played Cultist Sim. Is it a good game? It's like a management sim for a cult, right? Eldritch Pull, don't fuck me up in the first turn. Damn you. You should have an ability that moves you forward, right? Yeah, Slam moves you forward and knocks you back if it hits, which it doesn't. Anyway. Knock them both back? That would be funny. Both of them resist.
A singular strike.
Nice. Love it. It is a management sim. I like the idea of it. I'll keep an eye out for it when it's on sale or something. Vulnerability hacks. Sounds like a good idea for you. Is this minus prot? No, just minus dodge. It's not like the marked for death. I was thinking of marked for death. This has minus prot, and you have prot, right? Minus prot.
Devastating blow.
Fucking move abilities are surprisingly terrible to deal with. So surprisingly terrible to deal with. Fucking movement. Fucking movement, dude. Like Cult of the Lamb, I'm familiar with management sims. I think Cult Simulator doesn't have anything like Cult of the Lamb's dungeon running. You just manage the cult and see how things are going. Are people generally happy? Do you have enough money and food coming in? I don't know the specifics, but I think it's like that. I don't think you take control of the character and go out and do like an action dungeon. Not at all like it. Yeah, a card game? Okay. No, you move forward. Do you have a move back ability? All right, manually move back. And as soon as I get back to the positions I want to be in, I know they're going to Eldritch Pull again, and I'm going to scream. Do I have any anti-bleed? I don't. Ram to move forward. Okay, we're roughly back where we belong. Roughly.
Eradicated.
Had 2 good hits so far from the big man up front. And we're doing light hits, but we are building up damage on the Pelagic Guardian, which is nice. Kind of wish I hadn't knocked him back, but I used the ability mainly to move my Abomination forward at one point. So, you know, it's sort of just, that's just what I did. Rage, crit mod 7. You can hit the back with this? When are you gonna crit, buddy? So many of your abilities have plus crit mod. When's that gonna turn into something, huh? When are you really gonna make something of yourself? This fight has turned into a massive exercise in stress. Really, really awful stress for the whole team. Mainly these two, but unacceptable levels of stress here. Kill this one. Get it the fuck out of here. Now let's wrap this shit up.
Masterfully executed.
Imagine if you hadn't done all that feasting and encouraging. That's true. It could be worse. I was gonna say it feels bad to do all that, knowing I've got a significant amount of dungeon left and I could have rested later. But it probably is still better that I already rested. What's this? Is it bad to touch this? A strange presence is felt near the statue of worship. Give it a big old kiss, Resekai. An evil force engulfs the hero. Minus 25% damage until camp. Minus 10% accuracy until camp. Resekai, do you think you could act more camp? Rough stuff. Rough stuff. Do I have a key? I do have a key. Oh. I don't understand the difference between chests that need keys and don't, or that can use a key, even if they don't need one, and don't at all. I don't get it. You know what? I'm gonna eat the last of this food. I could throw away something else, but I'm gonna eat the last of this food to make room for that. Shit, I need light. Being dumb. Hunger? What? Most of you just ate, but fine. Transform again. These are annoying fights. Just keep on transforming and raking through them. No, Jax, don't worry about it, but thank you for asking. I'll learn it someday. Maybe. The classic misdodge. Sounds like those times back when they had, you know, like big corporate, like annual meetings where they had like musicals written for companies and shit like that. Have you guys heard of those times? Sounds like, you know, the Dodge, we're crowning Miss Dodge, and she's sitting on the hood of a car. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, that's what I picture. Can you hit the one in front? You can. Can you clear out bodies by any chance? That would be nice. No, you can't. Alright, we'll just shoot this one in back. Work on it while we get back there. God, I hate you. You're just not a good person. Everything you do is bad. You're insane, you are bad, you wreck everything you touch and you're a sociopath, and the one thing that everyone's wondering is when you'll die. I'm sorry to let out the they might be giants, I'm just upset. He came through it! He was tested and he got a positive buff. You wanna know something really bullshit, by the way? He got a virtue. Virtues disappear at the end of missions, but they last for that mission. If he'd failed and become, you know, like hopeless, gotten one of the negative quirks, those stay. But still, he was successful.
Destroyed.
Spent 2 turns of last round just getting you close enough, and luckily you went fast enough, you still got to attack this turn.
Success so clearly in view.
I kind of want to pass on all these things.
Trick of the light.
I don't know what's good to do here, but I kind of want to pass on all these things. I think I will, weirdly. Maybe I should get rid of the journal page. I've already dropped a lot of lore, though. Someday we should keep some lore, though. We have 1 or 2 more fights. Actually, we might have more than that. But we have 1 or 2 more fights we have to do for our quest. There could be as many as 4 fights, but that's very unlikely.
Watch your step.
Oh, listen at Hydro, expecting this game to be more fair. It's been unfair for so long, it would be fair if it was fair for a little while. I know I'm expecting fairness, but I'm only expecting it like 1 step removed, right? That should be... that's not expecting too much. How much health have you got? Where's your health show? How can I read your current health? Oh, I see. 28 out of 40, 13. So you could take this full heal if you full healed. Which you didn't, but anyway. Oh. Fuck it, man. Transform again. We probably only have 1 or 2 more fights. Stress everyone out. Go 2. Go 2 and get your damage in, boyo. Getting the positive breaks as fair as it gets in your favor? True. Good shit. And that's the bleed that hits. Nice. Nice. So pretty much on that turn, what happened was our occultist was like, first I must open the wound anew, cut them open, and then and now the medicine will, oh god, I dropped it. Nice. Just realized one of them lowered the light, so I need to raise it back again. There are actions, on its own, light stays steady in combat, but there are actions that affect it. Resist again? Resist again. I don't like it. Resisting again? I know. Does the game know I haven't played in a while? Why is it giving me all the old tutorial things? I thought for a second maybe I hadn't seen those this playthrough. Maybe I'd only seen them in my Xbox playthrough, but I'm sure I've seen the heart attack one. Why did that just get shown? Finally, you're out of here. Have you played FTL? Yes, I have. FTL is fantastic. I'm not very good at it, but FTL is excellent. Very good game. Enjoy a lot. I think there was an FTL sort of like, let's call it an homage. I think there was basically an FTL ripoff, but in 3D recently. I think it came out in the last couple of months. My memory's pretty bad though, so I might be thinking of the wrong thing. I certainly don't remember the title. Okay, we got through that. Our health isn't bad, though it's not good. And we win! And we win! Let's just take a look at this here. The chest with your family's sigil. Go ahead and open it. It's trapped. Let's go home now, people. Yes, we did it! Didn't they make another game? I'm not sure.
The things are driven back for a time.
The money was racking up quickly, and for a little while there, I thought we'd done quite well. Then a whole bunch of torches were sold, and it wasn't that much, but still a good outcome, especially with the 4,500. We got a nice selection, including 4 busts of heirlooms. That's very good. How are people feeling about that mission? Love interest. In town, we'll only visit the brothel. Well, we need to cure that. So first we need to remove irrational. Okay. And Gangrene made it to veteran status. Yay! Go Gangrene.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
Welcome to Sands,
All
you're
will
gonna have
find
a
their way
good
to
time.
us
Snake
now
Line will
that the
fuck
road
you
is
while you
clear.
try to walk through traps.
Lightning Girl, thank you so much for the Prime sub. That's very kind. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Word of our predicament has spread, and a new crop of aspiring corpses step from the stagecoach. 6 more recruits than usual. And I do have some space. Anyone do anything weird? Any then do anything weird? No, you all did pretty normally. We can pick up 3 more people if I want to. First of all, is there anyone new? Jester, Shieldbreaker, Bounty Hunter, Arbalist, Crusader, Plague Doctor, Man-at-Arms, Grave Robber, Shieldbreaker, and Highwayman. None of those are new. Who do I like and might want another of? I probably want a second Jester. I quite like the Jester, I feel. So let's pick up a bonus Jester.
You will be laughing still.
I quite like the Plague Doctor, I think. Let's pick up a bonus Plague Doctor. Samantha, of the rest of these classes, who do you think's worth having? I kind of like Highwayman. I like Man-at-Arms. Crusader's okay, but I've gotten so many of them killed, I feel bad playing with them. Grave Robber's okay, but I'm not smart enough to deal with how they move themselves back and forth. No, Arbalist, that's true. I have a Musketeer, but not an Arbalist, so I could get one of them for visual variety. You think that's worth it? We can pick up only one more person. Do any of you do anything weird? Let me go put people in for treatment. Oh, right. You will only visit the brothel. How expensive is the brothel? Is that the mid one or the really expensive one? It's the really expensive one. How expensive is really expensive? Not too bad. Can I make it cheaper? Reduce treatment cost by 13%. I can, and I'm doing pretty well on those, so let's do that. I could do it even more. Oh no, I can increase the number of slots. No, that's fine.
The rush of life.
They said I choose you, you, and you. It's been a rough day. I've been binging Hades, and I'm also hyped for 2, just achievement hunting at this point, but it's definitely Supergiant's magnum opus so far. I've had to go back to that game twice. I've played it 3 different times. And the first 2 times it didn't totally grab me. I guess I can't say it grabbed me the 3rd time, but the 3rd time I did play it until I beat it a few times. Hades is very good. It's not right up my alley, but it deserves its praise. An excellent game. Considering doing a review right up in Discord during the weekend, I would be happy to read that. If you feel like writing that, I'd love to see that. Anybody Katana Zero? I've not played it, but I kind of want to someday. I watched some playthrough at one point. Katana Zero looks awesome. Why is all this stuff so costly? It's not usually that costly. Is it more costly for a veteran? Wait, 1190 versus... What? Really? It costs Gangrene more to meditate than it costs Spike Spiegel? Now that you're a veteran, do you feel like you can only meditate on one of Gwyneth Paltrow's goop mats or something? Why does it cost so much more? That's awful. That's awful. Once you get to the story, Hades gets addicting. Here's the thing. I don't give a shit about Hades' story. I am tired of Greek myth just because so many games adapt it. It's good, but I'm at a low point of caring about it right at the moment. B is just more of a personal taste thing. Well, they're both personal taste. Anyway, I'm not going to say B because people would be mad. Gangrene is a sinner. They're more valuable to you, so the Abbey knows to request more of a donation. More combat you've seen, the harder it is to find inner peace. Maybe. Maybe. Still sucks, though. Anyone else terribly stressed? Edgelord is kind of stressed. 1250. Is the bar open? That would be cheaper. Alright, Edgelord, go drinking. You play Dead Cells? I have. I love how Dead Cells rewards you either for exploration or for speed. I liked playing it with speed. Night, have a good night, Brad. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Have a good one, friendo. Alright, quirks to treat, quirks to treat, quirks to treat. I've got no idea what's going on. Anyone have one of those can only do one thing quirks? The ones I hate? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Hello? Not allowed to gamble. I'm looking for the opposite, where they're only allowed to do one thing. No. No. Is that the person I just looked at? No, it's not. They just both have it. Come on. Which one of you's fucked up? I know one of you's fucked up. Who is it? Come on, tell me your life story. Show me your live journal. I know one of you is fucked up. Fear of mankind. Same. Will not take part in prayer activity in town after certain traumatic events. Ashen. Miss the spell. Yeah, no one has it. Okay, whatever. I'll just cure some basic shit then, I guess. This costs... Holy fuck. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh my god, no. Minus speed, minus dodge, bonus spin. Okay, let's remove that one. Momoko. Minus 2 speed of torch below, minus 10 accuracy while bleeding. Your accuracy is not too important, neither of those is that bad. 10 craving for alcohol, I don't know if that's bad. Seagull, I don't care about you, you're just not a character I'm good at using. Sassafras. Minus speed, 20 stress versus beasts, not allowed to. None of those are that serious. Truck Coon, minus 2% crit. We'll cure that one. I don't feel like looking longer. And I like him, so taking a minus 2% crit off him seems valuable. Syphilis is the price of entry. But worth it. At the point of entry. Oh, God. This group. This group. Okay, we're running up against when I wanted to stop stream, but let me see if I can quickly put together a party I like for that boss, because I said I might try. I said I would try. It's medium, I'll have to go pretty quick here, but do I have a party I like going? Momoko? And you're not too stressed, right? No. Resekai Truck? Yes. Hang on, there's one thing I want to check with Resekai. Bulwark of Faith. Prot. Damage. You mark self when you do this, right? Yeah, hang on, hang on. There's one thing I need before we go. I think from here. You really need to have Bulwark of Faith for me to appreciate you as a character. And then let's equip it. Let's give up Inspiring Battle Cry and Bulwark of Faith instead. Alright, back to Embark. The two of you, and for damage... do I mean damage? Let's take... I kind of want higher level characters. Hang on, I'll figure out what I want. I think that'll do. I pray that will do. I chose the wrong mission. There we go. Let's try this. Boss time. On an apprentice mission, but still. We're down bad. We're not in the best position, but I have faith in this party. I don't have food yet. Give me all the food. Okay, let's go. Embark. Yeah.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world.
I hate people coming around prognosticating. You can get syphilis that way.
The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
Ooh, this is a horrible shape for a mission. 1, 2, 3, 4. I bet you're over here. And actually, the way this is shaped... We have to make a bet. I'm gonna make a bet we go this way. How do you dodge when you're surprised? I'm legitimately impressed. Very impressed. Didn't you love Heresy? It was Order, not Heresy. It was Order. Once it was ours, it was Order. Good dodge. Had that landed, I was ready to say, this is a pretty bad first turn. You do 13 to 26, you can kill the one in back. Perfect. Kill the one in back. One HP, bleeding for 1, fine. I can leave you alone and focus on the person in second place. Yeah. Stress. Ah. Alright, we win.
Give them no quarter.
I can spend this turn just healing and doing whatever, because this one will bleed to death when their turn comes around again. Just have a drink. Turn doesn't even matter. Have a drink. Damn. I was giving myself a chance to maybe come around to the healer's turn again and use another in-combat heal before that ended. That's why I didn't just hit them when I had the chance and end it a little faster. A little unlucky.
As the light
But that's what I
gains
expected.
purchase,
My
spirits
healer's
are
quite
lifted,
slow, so it was unlikely they were going to go
purposes
first.
made Clear.
The Wise Turtle said heresy can be integrated into rounded knowledge or some shit. Yeah, what did he say? Heresy is not innate or something? Heresy is a contrivance? Heresy is a contrivance, I forget the rest.
The light, the promise of safety.
These things don't bleed, so don't do that. Do something else. Stun them. Or miss. Whichever. Whichever you feeling. Stun?
The match
Thank you.
is struck.
Excellent. Good. Love it, love it,
Blazing
love it.
star is born.
So hell, stun another one. Or kill it. Gonna head out, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out, Daxens. You have a wonderful night as well. Sleep well, sweet dreams, friendo. Do you like dark jokes? Sometimes for my close friends, not generally on Twitch. Lunge. It's time for you to die.
Executed with
I know it
impunity.
can only be done every other turn, and it's highly susceptible to being fucked up by enemies moving my party around, but I really like this fade to the back, lunge forward with extra crit and damage. If you haven't seen what's happening, they're standing here in the second position, going back to the back, and then jumping forward again because I'm cycling between Fade, which moves them back 2, and it gives themselves 2 rounds of stealth, plus 80% damage, plus 4% crit, plus 10 per dodge, and then coming forward with Lunge, which moves them forward to 95% accuracy, another like bonus 40% damage, another bonus 8% crit, and if they happen to be hitting a blighted enemy, even more. So with all the buffs from Fade and then Lunge's own buffs, it's tons of damage and a decent chance to crit. Plus, they just go back and forth between 2 positions. It's so good. Conjoined, that's it, conjoined, yes. Use a little power of that on yourself, Momoko. Use a little of that power on yourself. What I don't have is any special abilities for clearing out corpses. I just have to wait them out or break them. That's kind of annoying.
Be gone.
That gets rid of a corpse immediately, though. Perfect. Now we're in the clear.
Decimated.
Excellent, excellent stuff. Excellent, excellent stuff. Okay, we're still in a hallway right now, right? Oh, I don't... Not right now, I'm busy.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
In fact, skip the bookcase. Actually, bookcases can have items, right? No. Not that one, at least.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Yeah, dark jokes require a certain amount of rapport. That's a good way of putting it.
A momentary abatement.
Mark yourself right at the start of the fight. Make yourself the target and gain prot. Right now, right at the top, please. Who shall you kill? You got 10 to 19 damage going here on this one, so you may not kill it. You could definitely kill this one. 12, 13, 26, you could kill this one. I kind of want to take my chances and try to kill this, but I think it's wisest I kill this.
Eradicate.
I think that's wisest. Can you pick this one off? Apparently not. I'll have to chew through the front lines to get back to them.
Reeling. About to break.
Delightful. My favorite thing in this game is chewing through. Keep thinking the second guy is a centaur, but it's the dog beside him and they're similar color tones. Everything has sort of like a gray-brown over it. Can make things blend together, I admit. Come on! I gotta remember next time your turn comes up to check what your odds of hitting are, because apparently they're shit on that target.
Confidence surges.
Okay, now I need probably 2 of these to go away before it's gonna be easy to hit the guy in the back line. I just don't want my Crusader to get too stressed by that time. That's my main concern. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's worth recharging a lunge. Just take her turn to clear another corpse. That'd be one hell of a creature. A full dog with the dog's biting jaws and everything, and a man sprouting from it. It would be. That's... Well, you hit 1 out of 4 of those. That's amazing. Really bad. You hit 1 out of 4 of those. You seen Vita Carnus? I have not. Kill. At last. At last. What is this? Ooh, an occultist only. 20% damage minus 10 stress. I don't have an occultist with me, or I'd actually give that to them right now if I could. How much more have we got? What's the scouting report say? Near we the boss by chance? No, not so far as I can tell. I think we can go on another room without resting. Because I can tell there's no fights. We just scouted. However, I'm not going to have you open the pack. Did that sound like a zipper? When does this game take place? How old are zippers? That like totally took me out of the atmosphere of the game. I'm imagining this sort of, I don't know what this is. 1700s, 1800s, 1600s, I'm really not sure. Sort of era, and all these demons. And then I hear like, it's as if I heard someone unlocking their car. Boop, boop. Suddenly I'm out of the game. Let's not touch that. If you're not back, have a good one, Grizzle. Hope you're getting something delicious to drink. Have a wonderful evening, friendo. None of you bleed. I really wish we were fighting things that bled. I like fighting things that bleed when I have a Houndmaster with me. Perhaps the sound of a blade running up a rope to cut it? Thank you. I'm back in the game now. Can you explain the sound of a car unlocking, though?
Compassion is a rare
Is there a bird caught in here?
pitch of battle.
Called the place to make sure it was open. They closed early. I'm sorry. That sucks. 8 to 8, 10 to 20. Wow, you've gotten really strong. How big and strong you are, Resekai Truck. Your arms are so big.
As the fiend falls,
Never mind, I've got a new favorite.
faint hope.
Hello there. Oh, Resekai Senpai. Beautiful crit. That's a huge deal. That's a big deal. That saves 1 or 2 turns reaching this guy. That's a big deal. I love that.
Success so clearly in view.
Okay,
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
what am I doing here? I kinda wanna save these dog treats for the boss. Kinda wanna save dog treats for the boss. I could use some of my food here. Because I still have a full stack. Take these busts, and then leave 150 gold behind. I think that's probably the wisest move compared with dropping some of the other things I'm carrying. I think that's wisest at this point in our mission. What do you have? More shit I can't carry?
Only treasure could
Another 100
staunch the
gold.
flow
I'm
of
gonna leave that too.
otherworldly corruption.
I'm gonna leave that too. Okay, there's a chance we're going into this boss here. Resekai is quite stressed, but we have a lot more to go through either way. What kind of de-stressing do we have? You can't de-stress yourself. You can pep talk, which lowers stress for several battles. You can only de-stress yourself. I could remove 15 stress from Resekai if I rested now, that's all. I would remove some stress for eating, but also we would eat like 2/3 of this food. I'm actually not sure what's wise to do, and I don't think we should rest, but I'm not certain. It's actually a much harder decision than I thought it was. Cabinet's locked. I got lots of keys.
Hacks
You wouldn't believe how many keys I have.
are often low on supplies.
Jesus, the keys, dude. Jesus, the keys. Kinda wanna drop something for this gold. See a journal page. Sorry, story. Sorry. Sorry, lore nerds. Maybe the car whistle was the sound of the dog guy calling his dog, or the enemies whistling to alert their allies. This room's empty, which means I literally didn't need to go through any of this at all. Let's go find the boss somewhere else. There goes a third of my remaining food on a random check. Bad lip reading. You can't believe how many geese I have. I love those bad lip reading videos. I used to watch a lot of Songify the News and stuff too. I have a shovel for this, right? Yeah, I've got 3 shovels.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Oh, I don't need to walk. I need to do this. I would love to proc scouting in the next room I arrive at. That would be a massive win for me. Cross your fingers. You guys didn't cross your fingers hard enough. I'm banning all of you. We should camp here and de-stress as much as we can.
Circle in the dark.
I say de-stress as much as I
Battle
can.
may yet be won.
Can we afford to feast? Yeah, fuck it, let's feast. This is no, that's unwise. Half rations. Who can help who out? Minus stress for subsequent battles. Encourage, that's what I need now, is minus stress in the moment. Self only, minus 20 stress, heal, remove bleeding, really sounds, scouting chance, 4 battles. Pilfer, random supply item, 20% scouting chance, 4 battles. That costs 2, this costs 4, but it's 30. Self only, minus 25% stress, afflicted, prevents nighttime ambush. Zealous Vigil. That also minus 25% stress, that was great. Can you encourage a companion? Good. Alright, is that everything? We still have 2 respite, which I can use for self-only minus stress as well. Sure. All right, good. That should be an excellent rest, considering we can't be ambushed. Nice. Going to bed, sleep well, sweet dreams, have a good one. Pronto! See you later, friendo. Hope you have a fantastic night. Or day if you're sleeping during the day. Ban me. Oh god, that viewer has a sword. I can't possibly take him on. We're going to make a big ol' bet that the boss isn't right there, one step, one hallway away from the start of the mission we had to come back to. They're going to be down the slightly longer hall. We're just going to go ahead and assume that shit. Surprise! That's awful positioning. Awful. It's gonna take me forever to get back into position. Oh, you can't actually use your ability now? You still get a buff here. You have a chance to one-shot somebody.
Destroyed.
Good shit. Good shit. I didn't realize she couldn't use lunge unless she was standing in a different position. Didn't think about that possibility. She should be able to jump back with her shadow whatever the fuck, though. Clutch crit. Very clutch crit. I'm so pleased with that attack. We're nearly in position. I am gonna move you forcibly. Alright, so now you should be able to begin your forward and back dance. And I'm not sure I need my Vestal and my Houndmaster to swap places, but now they have, so good. Oh, that's gonna make things a bit weird. No, it won't. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Probably.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
No, it's fine. Perfect. And they end up back at the positions they began in. Where'd the whole game hang for a second? That was weird. How much is there to load in this? Get very S&M vibes from these enemies, that's fair. What about this guy up front who whips everybody? How do you feel about him? Shadow Fade!
The will to fight falters.
Beautiful. So far things are going well. We're not dodging anything, but all the abilities I'm using are hitting, which I love. These guys are gonna be around for a little bit. Let's Bulwark of Faith. I think this will be a long enough fight. It's worth bulwarking. That's annoying. And then you're gonna lunge in front of him. That's very annoying. Where can you use Shadow Fade from? Only the front 2 positions. Okay, hang on. Buff yourself this turn. You have to wait a turn to do your attack. I'm sorry. You need to swap places. You need to heal everybody. Okay, that push kind of fucked things up, but we're back to where we should be. As long as they don't do it again. Gotta sleep so I can stumble over standardized testing scripts tomorrow because I'm dyslexic. Good night. DC, thank you for hanging out. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Wish you luck tomorrow. Have a good one, friendo. What's your stun resist like? It's pretty good. Let's just kill you. Slowly. But surely, but slowly. But eventually, but slowly. Inevitably, but slowly. Insidiously, but slowly. Now lunge forward and crush him. Did you already lose your stealth? That didn't do as much as I expected. Ah well. 5 to 8. 4 to 7. You actually deal more damage to this guy? How much do you have? 9 to 12, 8. You're bleeding for 1. Contribute to fucking this guy up. Let's take care of him as fast as we can.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Waiting for one of these Skullmask dudes to come walking up with a gimp on a leash. Not these guys as much as the previous crew, fair enough. The other crew, they had bare chests, not just leather and whips. Like there was some aesthetic to it too. Damn it. 1 damage away from leaving him to die of bleeding. Oh well, shit happens.
Surgical precision.
VA sounded like they struggled with that one a little bit. Usually their voice sounds so confident, but that was surgical precision. Catch them in the middle of trying to fight a cough. Still just a gimp in a cage. Despite all my rage.
Seize this momentum.
500 gold
Push
each.
on to the task's end.
500 gold each. I really should have used these dog treats at this point. But, as it is, I'll get to use them in the boss battle. So, you know. Maybe it's okay I'm carrying them. Can I afford to drop the shovels, the anti-venom or something yet? No, I think it's better I just leave behind 500 gold. Probably. That's probably better. Finally, scouting. Nothing in sight. There's an extra battle along the way. That's fun. Spiders aren't so bad. Unless we get badly blighted. 5 to 9 on 7 health enemies. Great. So some enemies like these ones are small enough they just don't leave corpses. I did not crit that enemy, it didn't die of blight or bleed obviously, but some enemies just don't leave corpses. Is that bell ribbited for their pleasure? Get rid of that one before it takes a turn, and hopefully I go before this one and kill it too. Nice.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Should be a fight in here. Hello, everybody. Pleasure to be here. Let's get the usual cycle started. I wonder if criticals have a better chance of applying things like stun and blight. I doubt it, but possible. That's a club, the hooded lady. What do I need from you? For this many enemies, let's start with you buffing yourself to tank better. Let's start with that. The most important part of that really is just that the mark effect makes enemies more likely to hit him than anyone else. Lunge at you. 10 to 19, 19%, sure. Got the high end. I appreciate that extra effort you're putting in. Thank you.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
We need a little extra healing. But many people need healing, so I'm still going to use the AoE. Please crit. Okay. You could heal yourself, but I'd rather you kill things. You take direction well, Resekai truck. If I can clear out the corpses. Big if. Because actually, I kind of want to hit you. 90% chance. This is 80% chance. 2 to 3 damage on a 4 health. 5 to 8. And you're going to leave a corpse? Yeah, we're not going to clear out the corpses, are we? Do you have anything that clears corpses? No? Nice. Nice. Not thrilling, but nice. Crap. So now I've got a lunge I'm going to spend on a body. Actually, you can you hit the enemy in the third area? Lunge should be able to hit that target now. They could hit it before anyway, actually. I destroyed a safety corpse. But whatever, it worked. The point, it all worked.
They can be beaten.
What's the map look like? We have scouting? Will you tell me where the fucking boss is? Thank you. Okay. So we don't have a lot to go. So I can drop 1 stack of torches to take this. It's not a lot, but I don't need those torches at all, so I can. Leaving behind 12 crests? That's a no. We're not doing that. I can drop the jade I just picked up for a full 12 crests. Absolutely, I can. Oh, Samantha, we're on our way. We're on our way. We can do this. Resekai is stressed as fuck, but we can do this. I don't know what to drop. Don't know what to drop for this. Portrait's quite important. Quite importante. I'm gonna drop the 1 skeleton key. I probably should have dropped 3 shovels, but it feels wrong to drop 3 when I could drop 1 of something. Yeah, I should have dropped the shovels. That's okay. That's okay. Do we have a battle in the hallway? Nope, we're on our way to the boss, and the boss is all that's left. Okay, maximum light, and just before we go inside, let's use the last of our food to top off some people's health. A little more. Great. Let's do this.
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Can you just show me some eyeballs? And did he bring wood to this fight? I have to fight my way through, like, a derelict pier to get to him. A derelict pier with a lot of health. Oh, they're pews. I don't like church. Do you bleed? You guys don't. You do bleed. You have no resistance to bleed, in fact. Rather spry for an old man. If you had to move to a video game city for a job, would you rather move to Raccoon City, Vice City, or Rapture? Vice City. Vice City? Are you kidding me? Who would choose Raccoon City or Rapture? In Raccoon City, you have zombies. In Rapture, you have, like, mutant motherfuckers and big daddies. In Vice City, you know what you have in Vice City? Fun. Some people call it crime. It's fun. Could the job be a bank job? That's a big hit. That's a big ol' hit. A vision? Something falling? Oh, I see how that's interesting. I hate it. Really close to destroying that on your own, which is nice. Can we finish this up? I assume they don't leave bodies? Good. Heal yourself, because you're about to get hammered in the head. You're about to get hammered in the head, but your health is fine. Beautiful time for a crit. Beautiful time for a crit. And then he dodged anyway. The vessel's not in great shape, but okay. Okay, alright, okay. All GTA cities have great healthcare too, in and out pretty fast. Did you pitch? Yeah, true. Do you resist stun? You have 100% resistance to stun. This is a 110% chance to stun, so it's still a 10% chance, but that doesn't sound worth my time. Bleed, please. Good. You need to heal yourself a lot. And God, I hope you get to go before that falls. You need to heal yourself, because you're about to get hammered again, too. Stunned. You're on death's door.
Terrible vistas of emptiness.
Why are you on death's door? I don't like you being on death's door. Stop it. A lot of stuns going around. Don't like that. She's off death's door, but she's pretty well fucked. Crusader's not doing great either.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Feels like I don't have the sustain for this battle. At all. Really feels like I don't have the sustain for this battle. Take me a lot of hits just to chew up this pew. It really feels like I don't have the sustain for this battle. Fulminate. Let's fulminate. Is that blight? They're both on death's door.
Facing the abyss.
And he's irrational. I feel irrational too. I could have probably made a better party than this. You're the only one something's gonna fall on, and you're not at death's door. We're gonna do the light heal to bring both of them off of death's door, even if only by 2 health. So death's door, I don't think I explained earlier for people that don't know. When you hit 0 health, you don't die immediately. You enter death's door, which means every subsequent hit has a chance to kill you. I don't know what the odds are, but they're not in your favor. It really sucks. You're likely to die. But you don't die the moment you run out of health. You also have death's door recovery when you come off death's door, and it doesn't... You're not good. You're not in great shape. What's this? 2 to 3. This is 4 to 6. And it crits. Okay. That crit an odd number, which means it's rolling. I think we talked about this before. It's rolling half numbers sometimes. Or else that couldn't happen. Come on, I need you to get bigger hits, and I need you to get huge crits. Please, please, please. You've got to be doing more. You're the only one who's getting to do, like, reliable damage. This could kill one. He dodged! He dodged! You've got to move out from under the boulder. As shitty as it feels to push your friend under there, you've got to move out from under the boulder, just in case. Good dodges, team. Move back forward. You heal party. He's irrational, so he won't take the heal. Good. Love that. Guard ally. Can you guard against the falling rocks? Will you, like, shove her out of the way and take the damage? At least he didn't pass, but he stressed everybody else out, which is shitty of him. Keep working on that pew. Not worth it to run away. It would be really good if I could win right now. He does! He just guarded against the rocks and dodged them. See? There's a chance. There's a chance here. Slowly but surely, we're working him down. He only has 35 health left, Samantha. He only has 35 health left, and this pew only has 8. I feel like I'm wasting all these turns on the pew. He won't let me heal him! Stunned. Why didn't you get guarded that time? Had guard just ended? Prognosticating on the healer who's almost dead. That's okay, they're going to move back when you lunge forward. Okay, this has a chance of killing if it's a good roll and a crit. And they have a 19% chance to crit. It doesn't hurt to dream, Samantha. Open your heart and allow for the possibility I might have done that. Thank God he let me heal him that time. It's the only thing keeping him off death's door at the moment. You've got such good dodges, Houndmaster. I'm learning to love you. Eight health. You can't hit them. Can you break this? Maybe? Not good enough. 5 to 8 damage. Oh right, bleed! 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 I don't feel great about how that went, but it went. Fucking hell. Death's Door, 1 health. Death's Door, 2 health. Death's Door, 1 health. The whole fucking fight, man. What's up, Easy Gaming Baron? This is a cool game. That Knight guy looks like he's inspired by the Elite Knight set. Success! That's the 3rd boss down. All of them merely apprentice difficulty missions, but the 3rd boss taken care of. Oh, man.
No one died, dude. That's a pog.
That's a big pog. John R. Blade, thank you so much for the 300 bits. I appreciate that. Let us return to the hamlet. How much money did I make off that mission? The possibility existed if I'd just gone straight down of fighting the boss without ever doing that whole east side of the dungeon. I'm so bitter about this win. We all were stressed, they were stressed, I was stressed. Dude, more importantly, look at how many heirlooms I'm getting. I'm getting 1,460 gold, but I'm getting so many... Are they all crests? I can trade them for other things if I need to. That's a huge collection of heirlooms. That's good. That's good. I don't even care. We'll cure those some other time. Momoko, congrats on becoming a veteran at level 3. Now that she's a veteran, she won't go to apprentice missions. If you try and put them in the party, they're like, oh, please, I think this is a bit below me. But she just came out of barely scraping through that mission. And if I tried to send her back to the same mission, because it's apprentice, she'd be like, don't you think I'm a little better than that? Girl, you barely lived. But they flick like a switch. They really get full of themselves very quickly. Musk, not mouse, engaged in pleasures of the flesh, recovered 81 stress and is no longer irrational. At the tavern, Edgelord is moving sluggishly after a long night of drinking, but they did de-stress. Truck-kun underwent effective quirk treatment and removed misses the spot. And Spike Spiegel underwent effective treatment and removed fading. Some people gain levels. A successful mission. Successful mission. Highly successful mission, Samantha. We're doing well on money. My goal tonight was to beat a veteran mission by the end. We did not do that, but we did kill a boss, and we got 2 more people to veteran. I had 3, because I used to have 1 party full of 4, and one of them died. So I had to start tonight with 3, these 3. We got Bongwater and Momoko up to 3. We picked up a variety of heroes. We started leveling them. This was a productive rebuilding night. I can't say I am impressed, but this was a productive rebuilding night. But we're going to call it there. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. I had a wonderful time with you all naming heroes, hanging out, chit-chatting, or even just lurking. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do me a favor, stick around. We are going to go ahead and send a raid to my friend Queen Shoujo. She is a fantastic streamer. She plays a lot of RPGs as well as other games, and right now she's playing through Persona 5 Royale for the first time. It always feels better to send a bigger raid, better to receive a bigger raid when you're streaming. It just gives you energy. Even if people can't stick around, it just gives you some energy. So please, hang around long enough to say hello, and if you've got time, chat or lurk in there and check out her stream. Let me give you a raid message. Still haven't made a command out of this. There we are. I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. US Eastern. I'm gonna guess that I'll play Wolong, maybe Metroid Prime, maybe this, but sorry. I'm gonna guess tomorrow we'll play Wolong. No stream Friday or Saturday, and I'll be streaming on YouTube on Sunday at 6 p.m. That's on youtube.com/rxhydra-shorts. We're doing an Elden Ring randomizer, and then I'll be back after that next week. I hope I see you at one of those streams or next week or something. But either way, wonderful to have you here tonight. You're all just lovely. You all get A+, and I'm going to send everyone home with a little chocolate in their bag and a nice card to thank you for being part of class and wish you all the best next year. I know going up to the 6th grade is scary. You're going to another building, but I'm sure you're all going to thrive there, okay? You're the best students I've ever had. I really mean that. Have a good night.